And recording. Okay, so Brandon and I are in a draft for the first real one of the season. We're going to be doing a 12-person head-to-head categories draft. The categories are going to be, let's see if I can remember this correctly really quick. So it's going to be goals, assists, PIMs, power play points, shots on goal, hits, and blocks. And then for goaltenders, it's going to be wins, goals against average, and save percentage. And we're drafting against a bunch of other kind of fantasy hockey people. So you can see Hockey Talkie, which is a podcast, is in here. Fantasy Hockey Life, which I think is a podcast, if I don't remember exactly. This is another podcast. Get the Puck Out, Fantasy Ref, which I'm excited about. Five-hole Fantasy Hockey.
Also a podcast.
Yeah, and Five-hole Fantasy
Hockey.
Yeah, Average Time on Ice. Their writer, really good writer. They write for Dauber. Fantasy Hockey X. Team Spencer. I think
That's
Team Spencer
Waffle.
White is yeah. And then Fantasy Hockey Trades, which is a Twitter account, also knowledgeable. And then Kevin Tipper, which I'm not sure exactly who that is.
Yeah, so not average time. Fantasy Hockey X is Chris Wassel. He's super popular on Twitter. Fantasy Hockey X was a podcast for a while. I don't know if he's doing it anymore, but he's really knowledgeable about prospects and stuff.
Yeah. And so we're drafting from the 7th spot, which of course is the position that we've said time and time again is the worst position to draft at this year.
Yeah,
And
5th to 8th
of
are
course,
just bad.
and of course that's where we are drafting from. So we're ready to go though. Ideally, we want Brent Burns here, right? And we're co-managing this. That's an important thing here.
Yep.
So you get to watch two people co-manage and draft together. Should be interesting. We've never done this before.
Yeah, I assume we're going to fight quite a bit when we get in the mid-rounds, but we'll see.
There's a minute and 30 per pick, I think.
We've only... Oh, jeez. This is going to take forever.
Yeah.
We've only talked about the first few rounds, really. Like, we have an idea of what we're doing, like, rounds 1 to 5 or so, and then after that, we're just going to be
so these
swimming in open waters.
These rankings that we're looking at are... the way we're going to do this is I'm going to use the sheet that, I built the Fantasy Hockey Podcast kind of sheet, and... fill in the draft boards. I'm going to try to spit back to Brandon kind of the rankings, what are we looking at, who's someone that we should be eyeing, how do these two guys compare, that kind of thing. Brandon's really good at off the cuff, like just eyeing somebody and wanting them, and I'm good at actually doing the analyzing on the back end. So we have kind of standardized scores by categories to really compare kind of the stat coverage. We've got player rankings, we've got goalie rankings, and so the rankings that we're going to be using here on Fantrax. Oh, that's not the right Fantrax. The ones we're using here, this rank is the actual. These are our custom ranks. The actual rank that Fantrax has is this, which is pretty insane. The goalies are that high in a 3-category goalie league. It really makes no sense. So hopefully, it helps us out a little bit.
So like Ovi a lot.
Still, of course, like Ovi. Ovi is definitely going to be the one. So, but this rank is our rank, and that's what we're going to be eyeing. So we're first eyeing Burns. We'll settle for Marchand if he gets to us. On that next turn, I think the next turn is where it's going to be hard. That's going to be the 14th pick. So what do you do?
There's a lot of good options there. The two that we're thinking of, I think, are Stamkos or Wheeler.
Yeah.
Assuming we get Burns. If we don't, I guess Carlson could be an option, but
yeah. You can see Wheeler for us here is ranked 8th for us in this league, and his ADP is actually 29.62. So you could maybe get him on the 3rd go at 21, but that's risky and it's such a knowledgeable draft. I guess we'll have to see how the draft's going.
If we can get Wheeler and Stamkos, I will be in love with our
Yeah.
position.
I mean, if we could get, I think ideally the way this draft perfectly goes is you get Burns, you get Stamkos, you get Wheeler, and then you get Malkin because everyone's fading Malkin so hard. And imagine having a team of those 4. Oh,
yeah,
that'd be insane.
Yeah. Where's Taylor Hall at?
Hall, I have 25th.
On my radar too.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, we can add people to the queue. If you add people to your queue, do I see them too? Or
I
do
don't
we
know.
have
Let's
separate
see.
queues?
Boop. It's not my turn, so I can't even... Oh, wait, here we go. You see it?
I do not. Maybe if I refresh, let's see if we refresh here. I think there's a way.
Yeah, you will if you do.
Reconnect. I do. Okay. I see Ovechkin in there, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I have to
remove him.
Okay, yeah. So now I see it.
Reconnect. That's fine.
Let's hide the chat here so that we don't see. Brandon can let us know what chat says. I'm gonna hide it just for the sake of. I'm just gonna hide it for the sake of. You never know what happens. Maybe I'll.
Malkin's going like 40th ADP. I
It's
think he might actually
insane.
even fall on this.
I think he might fall for us
more.
because people. What I've noticed too in like podcasts and things like that is people seems to sometimes discredit players who miss time too much, like way too much. And someone like him is definitely somebody I don't want to fade. Our number one center option has to be Dylan Larkin. That's who I really want. I mean, he's ranked 18th.
Yeah, if we get him late.
Brady Tkachuk is another great option you can get later. Honestly, I'd say, I think Tavares. Tavares is 20th. He's going like 15 ADP, not worth it. But Larkin, Tkachuk is a really great, are two really great ones. Mark Giordano is actually for this league a really good one because he blocks.
I'm gonna have my eye on Mantha too.
Yeah, Mantha's a great one. Okay, so we're about to get started. 30 seconds, like usual, like we've done in these last few ones. Brandon and I are actually going to stick more to like strategy in this one. We're not really going to narrate the draft. Just more. Brandon may have some reactions, but more than anything, we're going to focus on us two kind of strategizing and.
Yeah. Plus, with this being a video, you can see what's going on anyway.
Yeah, and it's a real draft. So, not for money, but there is ego at stake here.
All right, here we go. I assume it's going to be. I think it's probably going to be Kucherov off the bat, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay, so we're up. So Hockey Talkie up with the first one. Let's see what happens.
I think you could probably make an argument for Kucherov or Ovechkin here.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know. I think I'd probably take Ovechkin, but
I'd definitely take Ovi, hands down.
Let's see what he does. I'm not going to fault him if he takes Kucherov. Even if he takes McDavid,
Although,
considering there's two generic forward spots, it's not the worst.
Yeah, I wouldn't take McDavid though. I mean, we have McDavid fourth. It's actually surprising.
Yeah.
McDavid's fourth for us, and then his injury thing is also there. You go, Kucherov.
And McDavid gone.
I'd be thrilled if Ovi fell to me at third.
He actually might go McKinnon here.
Yeah, potentially.
I don't know. I haven't drafted with any of these people, so I don't really know what they're gonna do.
And then positions, you can see here what the positions are: 2 centers, 2 left wing, 2 right wing, 2 forward spots, so 2 utils for forward, 4D, and then 2 goalies, and then there's 6 bench. So, quite a bit there.
Ovi, yep. So here's going to be McKinnon almost certainly, I would think.
I would think.
I mean, it might surprise us, but
I don't really know who you'd surprise us with here, honestly.
Yeah. So now we got to figure out if we lose Marchand and Burns, then what do we do?
No, I think.
There goes McKinnon. Yeah. So now the worry would be that Marchand and Burns go back to back, and then we have to think for a second probably. But
I don't think that'll happen. What's McKinnon or what was Marchand's rank? I guess it's hard because of the goaltender. I just wonder where they have him ranked. Honestly, I don't hate Pasternak somewhere.
Yeah,
but not this early.
Yeah, I don't know.
I wouldn't be against taking Crosby, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like if Crosby falls to us, I just don't like it just because center's so deep. But we do have that two.
Like
we do have the
it's a
two
funny
forward
situation
slots.
because I would rather take Stamkos than Crosby, but I also know that I could get him later. So taking him ahead of Crosby doesn't make sense.
I'd argue. I feel like I'd argue almost for reaching for like a Stamkos instead because he has the center right wing, and on top of that, you can probably also get Wheeler later.
Yeah. Man, I don't know.
Yeah, I think Crosby.
Hopefully we don't have to make that decision.
Yeah, I hope not. I hope we get one of Burns.
Anybody that isn't Burns or Crosby or Marchand. I'm hoping one of these guys takes Crosby and then.
Yeah.
Wow.
You've got to be kidding me.
I don't know about that one.
That is way too early. I mean, he was ranked very high for us, but like, yikes.
Yeah.
Remember, okay, if you've watched our episode on value drafting, you know that's exactly the opposite of what you want to do. That is taking Landeskog there is literally the opposite of value drafting.
I mean, he could. The thing is, like, best case scenario, he winds up at the position you picked him. Worst case scenario, he doesn't. And like, the floor on Landeskog is way too low in my opinion. Marchand, perfect. We get Burns,
and we get our guy. Pick. So let's take Marchand or take Burns. I'll take Burns, 5th ranked player. That's huge for us, and we get a player that's a scarce position or is a scarce position. Perfect. Love it. I think we may. Okay, let's hope some more off the board guys go so that we can get Stamkos and Wheeler.
I honestly don't think it's going to be that far-fetched. Like, these guys, I think, are, like, well, Stamkos isn't really off the board if you're looking by score, but Wheeler is a little bit.
Wheeler's definitely a little bit off the board. I could see him falling.
Yeah. I'm hoping to get Stamkos next, and then if we can get Wheeler on the turn, that'd be awesome. If we can't, Malkin would be fantastic on the turn also.
Yeah.
Patrick Kane.
That's fine.
It's okay. It's okay. I
feel
like this is one of those years where I won't have Kane.
Yeah, same. I don't want it.
We had him a little. I can't remember, but it wasn't that high up. There goes Crosby. Okay.
Now Crosby goes.
Everything's looking good so far. I don't expect any. I think we'll get Stamkos.
Hold on. What if Vasilevsky is there still?
Oh, we might have to take him.
If Vasilevsky's still there, I think we'd have to take Vasilevsky.
There.
Okay. He just went, so never mind. Yeah.
I'm really hoping Draisaitl and Bishop go. That would make me very happy.
Oh yeah, and I think they will.
Yeah. Just because we've talked just
Let me pull up my
at extensive length at this point about Bishop, and Draisaitl. I don't want a guy that has. I get that he's been really good for the last couple seasons, but if he winds up being on the second line by himself, like anytime he does that, you're going to see a drop in production.
Yep.
And there he goes. Perfect.
Wow.
I'm thrilled with that happening.
Thrilled. I mean, he was 21 on our ranking, so that's fine.
Yeah, which is fine. But
that's
even
totally
at 21, I feel like I would have taken other guys above him. I would have taken Stamkos.
There goes
well, I guess he wasn't trying to win for us. I would have taken Hall over him probably, actually.
Matthews is pretty shocking given how low he was going in our initial box earlier in the season.
Yeah. There goes Erik Karlsson. I actually like that pick for
like that pick
his
too,
around the back. Karlsson's going to get a good amount of blocks in comparison to a Burns type, and blocks are counted in this league. He still doesn't get a ton, though. I don't think you're going to see him get a 200 block season like he did in Ottawa. That's just not really.
I really do think
not
we can
really
get like
that'll happen.
I really do think we can get like a Giordano or something like that. I also really want to target Radulov later. I think Radulov would be a
Radulov
great,
easy
would be a great pick
actually.
Because his ADP is around 71 or 80, 71ish, which is great.
Now that we have Burns early, if we get Stamkos, Wheeler, Kane, holy crap! Like I will be
so thrilled.
I can just auto draft the rest of this. I can just turn it off.
Just put our rankings in. Let's see what happens. Actually, our rankings would be pretty funny if you just turned them on right now because we'd take Evander Kane.
Yeah.
That would
After Evander Kane, it would get a little bit more normal until we hit Wilson, though. Wilson he would go way too high.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah, we have Wilson 13th overall.
So we have one auto picker, but he did put in his. Although it shows that he's in the room, so maybe he's not auto picking. But Fantasy Hockey Life put in his projections because I think he's working or something. But he drafted McDavid, and that was definitely an auto draft because it happened immediately.
Yeah.
But again, like those top four, like if you don't get one of them, as long as you get the other, it's like it's not that big a deal. Pasternak goes. I really like that actually.
Yeah, I'm surprised Pasternak is falling, like as far as he is.
He went.
Season. And Tavares goes. Oh, we're definitely gonna get our guys here.
I hope so.
I'm feeling
I don't know
good
about Wheeler, but I feel pretty good about Stamkos now.
I feel good about Stamkos. I mean, look, if we don't get Wheeler, just go Hall.
Yeah. Yep.
And then Barkov goes. Oh, we're definitely getting our guys here. It seems like a lot of centers are going, which is very interesting.
Does he block? Maybe he gets the blocks.
I don't know where I had Barkov. Let's see.
People are chirping him about having two centers already, but there are generic forward positions, so it's not the biggest.
Where am I putting Barkov? Let's see where I had him ranked. Oh, I had Barkov ranked 46th in this league. Definitely a reach. Definitely a reach.
Yeah. Okay, so as long as average time on ice here doesn't take Stamkos, we're in pretty good shape. If he does, we still have options with Wheeler.
We could go Wheeler, or we could go Sagan. Well, Sagan's just about the same amount of a reach as a Wheeler. Huh.
Yeah,
I like Stamkos
I feel like Sagan's going to be more on, like, people are going to be paying attention to him.
Actually, Rantanen could be an interesting one at some point here, but
I don't think we're getting Rantanen.
No, I mean his ADP is actually
throw him out the door. Jack Eichel, perfect.
Let's go.
Stamkos it is. You take him?
I'll take him here.
So this is going fantastically so far?
Oh, yes. This is going exactly how we wanted, which is amazing. So let's put him in the center. Should I put him in the right wing slot or the center slot?
It doesn't matter.
I guess it doesn't matter. Whatever. There we go. We'll take Stamkos. Thank you very much.
All right.
And now we're hoping.
On the turn. Now we got Wheeler and Malkin. So we got two options coming to the third round. I feel like one of them is at least will be available. I mean, we could get surprised. There goes Rantanen. I'm glad to see him go. So now we don't have to have a conversation about him. Like, I get he's got the upside, but...
Oh, you froze for a second. There we go. You froze for a second, but you're good now.
Yeah, you're actually frozen currently, but whatever.
Oh, I
Doesn't
turned
matter
off.
for me.
I turned off the. Brandon and I were screen
Oh,
sharing. I
okay.
don't think it's that. I don't think it's important. Especially with the way this draft is going, I think we'll be a-okay.
Yep. I'm
Imagine,
hoping we can get Latanger buff, like,
man, and if we can get like a
fifth round.
Giordano or something later too.
Although we'll need a goalie in about the 5th or 6th round. Probably.
Yeah, I mean, if we get
Vander Kane?
what?
Second
No.
round. Wow.
I mean,
that
good
is
value.
crazy.
I mean, he can have them.
Yeah.
Now I'm one. Wait, but that same guy took Gabriel Landeskog too.
Okay. So,
So
we have
he's
one
just-
guy that.
So I think he's just going
Yeah.
off of rankings. I think he's just going straight. Get the guy I want.
Yep. So he's gonna have point trouble for sure.
Oh yeah.
But I think he's thinking if he can handle all of the peripherals, Pims hits shots, then he can make it up that way, I guess.
I guess.
But he's gonna have power play point trouble, especially with Kane that early.
probably a little bit of definitely some power play trouble.
No, he said he's in a meeting now, and now he's screwed. So he definitely put in his rankings and wound up getting he autoed Evander Kane.
I mean,
Which
that's
makes sense.
kind of
That would have been what happened had we done that.
yes. But even then, you
I'm
should
actually gonna tell that.
kind of plan for that. Yeah, if you're gonna auto draft or think you may have to auto draft, I'd say you should probably plan with the contingency of I may get auto drafted by my rankings. Taylor Hall goes. I think we're gonna get Wheeler here.
Taylor Hall is actually earlier than I thought.
Yes, I agree.
I figured he would have gone mid. Well, no, actually, it's about.
I mean,
what's
that's
that 20. Oh wait, does it say? Doesn't tell you. What's the overall pick number there?
20.
What's 12 plus 11?
That's 23.
Yeah, 23. So yeah, okay.
That's fine. I mean, I think
all
the goaltender we're targeting is definitely Gibson, Rene. I'd say the goaltenders we're targeting are probably Gibson, Rene.
I mean, we could get a price at this point. I'm not even convinced that he'll go before like round 5 or so. And now our what we thought was going to be our 4-5 pick in Vander Kane is gone. So
yeah, I do have Pekka Rene ranked 3rd for goaltenders in this league.
Bobrovsky goes.
Gibson at 8. Okay, so we'll probably start to see a few goalies go, which is fine for us. I'm fine seeing goalies start to go a little bit.
John Carlson, that is too early in my opinion.
Yeah,
I talked about him already. Like, I get that I'm kind of using like a non-traditional bias that I'm saying him getting 30 plus power play points every season seems a little too high to me. Still does. And that's my biggest gripe with him is like we saw Yandel get 39 power play points. That won't be happening again, but I feel like Yandel and John Carlson are closer than like the 4-round difference that you see. Like I would take a Yandel in like the 7th or 8th round way over a Carlson in the beginning of round 3. John Carlson, that is. Tyler Seguin goes. I love that pick that late.
yeah, same.
Man, we could have even talked about us taking him if he came around to us. God, if we get Wheeler.
Woo, I'll be happy. And then Freddie goes.
Yeah, I think we might. Yeah, we might have to take a goaltender in the 4th, depending, because it seems like
yeah,
they're
if
starting
we
to
get-
roll off. But
I mean, if we get Burns, Stamkos, and Wheeler, I think we can make up a little bit there. Actually,
does that hurt as a Habs fan to take Anderson? It's like you could have waited and took a Price, man. Price and Anderson are not that far apart. Like you're going to lose out on wins, but besides that,
you're going to get save percentage of goals against average for the most part. I think Matthew Tkachuk is another guy. There
goes Carey Price right after. That's too funny.
I love it. So we're gonna get we're definitely gonna get our guy here. I think.
I think we might see 2 more goalies go, which will be something.
Yeah.
Although one of these guys I think already has. I wish you could tap and just see the team. There's got to be an easy way to see somebody else's team, right?
I wonder. I think one of the guys. I wonder if when Timo Meier goes or Tarasenko, for example.
So we have fantasy ref back on the clock. Who is the guy who took Landeskog and Kane so far?
No.
He takes Wheeler. Man, he seriously is like has the same
Rankings
projections
pretty much.
as we do.
So now what do we do? I mean, I guess we
take Malkin.
Do we reach for Malkin a little bit?
It's not even that big of a reach.
It's not. He's going.
He's not going to come back around to us. It's
no,
right at the ADP actually.
No,
that's really
not.
cheap for him.
I just hate that we have centers. We're going to fill out our centers already.
That's fine. Our other center has
right wing.
eligibility.
True.
So
I can change it.
And we have generic forwards as well to work with.
Yeah,
so
I moved Stamkos to right wing anyways, so we can fill out because like Zibanejad is a great option later. Larkin I love. So like there's quite a few centers that I want to keep space for there.
There goes Aho. Perfect.
I like
take
Aho.
Malkin.
Yes, we will. Our 16th ranked player is going.
Yeah, so this is
going
actually
very well.
going this is going how we expected it. We didn't expect to get Stamkos and Wheeler, so the fact that Wheeler is gone is fine. Getting Malkin this late is fantastic, I think. Yeah, it's a little bit of a reach,
I'll take getting Malkin.
It's only a reach because everybody else is afraid of him.
Yes.
You talk last season, he went like 5th or 6th overall. So, and he didn't put up points that said he shouldn't be there this season. He just got hurt. Yep. So, now we have to. We're not that in trouble on peripherals. We have big shooters, with Burns especially. We do need to worry about hits a little bit. I love Malkin's PIMs. So that's that's a sneaky reason why his ADP is a lot higher for us, because he gets a ton of PIMs, and PIMs are hard to find for players that contribute to more than just PIMs.
Yes. For that, who do we have that hits? I mean, Jamie Benn is going to be a target at some point potentially.
There goes Jake Gensel. I like that.
I like Gensel there. Matthew Tkachuk doesn't hit very much. He gets.
We'll probably need to get Brady or something eventually, but.
I mean, a Zibanejad is going to be great at some point too. Getting like a Risto or something like that.
There goes Bishop. Yeah, Zibanejad could help. Larkin will help to some extent.
There's a lot of options.
Could help if we want to take him later.
I'm down for Trocheck later too.
It all depends. Like we're talking about a lot of centers again. Darnell Nurse will need to be. I mean, honestly, at this point, I think Fantasy Ref is going to take him. But at some point later on, we should grab him.
One guy that'd be good, Andrei Svechnikov, will be good late.
Yeah,
just as a flyer, left wing, right wing.
I feel like he's going to be on a lot of players' radars, but we'll see. We might want to think about our goalie here.
Yeah, I agree. I'd say honestly, I think Gibson is a good one here. Gibson or Rene.
Yeah,
just guaranteed. I mean, Rene. I like Rene. I mean, Rene. I have him for 3rd best in the league. For my rankings. I like him. I have him. Here, I'll tell you what I have him here. I have Fleury as 5th best. So.
And who's 4th?
4th is Bobrovsky. So the rankings, according to me, are Bishop, Vasilevsky, Pecorine, and Bobrovsky.
I don't think Fleury makes it to us.
5th.
So I think ignore it. Actually,
yeah, I don't think so either. I think if I had my choice, I'd go Pekka and then try to get Gibson. Or I'd say if we can get Pekka, we can go Dubnyk later.
I honestly think we can get. I don't know. Can we? Maybe.
I mean, there's a lot of guys.
We'll have to see.
We can also get like a Hellebuck later. Hellebuck's falling so far because we could get a ton of volume and get wins later on.
You know, we could take Bufflin here.
What's
I don't think he's going to fall much further.
Yeah.
His ADP is 61, but he's one of these guys is going to take him.
I mean, our whole team is going to... There's going to be a week where our whole team dies.
As long as I mean,
Stamkos and Malkin and Bufflin are all going to die.
Yeah, we'll just get Letang.
They get Letang too, and then we die. I mean, I don't hate that actually.
Yeah, I mean Letang. The problem with Letang is he's not going to get anywhere near the hits that Bufflin will get.
Bufflin,
but he does get a ton of hits.
I mean, Bufflin we have ranked 10th for us.
Yeah,
I think.
What kind of hit? Well, we might be worried about blocks here too. So what does Bufflin get in blocks?
Here, let's take a look. If you take a look at these player rankings, I have this little. It's not very pretty up here. But it's kind of like
his blocks are not great.
If you go to the player rankings tab, you can kind of see the how everyone's kind of faring so far. This is the standardized scores of each cat, just kind of added up.
Can I actually look at their projections in this thing or no?
Their projections, you mean?
Yeah. I feel like I can only see scored, draft percentage, and ADP. I can't see the actual projected.
Where are you looking at? Oh, on my sheet.
No. On the draft room.
Oh yeah, I don't know where they put that. Goudreau went.
That's weird. I want to be able to sort by block, for example, but
yeah, I don't know. I guess you can't. Yeah,
we definitely need to have our eye on Dougie Hamilton too. If we can get him somewhere 100%. Like 7th or 8th round, that'd be good.
Even though I still
Yossi's still going too.
Yeah. Timo Meyer.
Yossi gets a ton of blocks, so he's a good option, but he doesn't get any hits. So.
Pierre-Luc Dubois would be. I mean, he just doesn't have point upside. Even though we are pretty fine on points at the moment. Let's do some conditioning.
Tarasenko's kind of staring at me in the face too.
Yeah, I was thinking of that too. I don't hate that move.
That's a lot of right wings though. Oh no, it's not. We didn't get Wheeler.
No, but yeah, you're right. We didn't. So that's okay. Here, let's add some conditioning to this so it's pretty.
Oh, Timmy Panarin goes. That was actually pretty late for him. End of third.
That was late. Although he doesn't do much else than points, to be honest.
Yeah.
So it looks like if you actually look at our kind of ranks in terms so far of all, we're very balanced team so far, which is exactly what you want.
Roman Yossi goes.
Okay, so it looks like defenseman might start to go. Okay, Bufflin is going to be a good option then. If defensemen are starting to go, I'm not against that. So if you look at ours, we're actually really even. And in hits, we're just average. We're like in the middle of the pack, but we're above average in everything except goals actually we're a little below average.
We could take Tarasenko here. I mean, he's definitely not going to come back around, but
no, of course
Bufflin
not.
Might. The only person I'm worried about taking Bufflin is fantasy ref, and he's going to get 2 shots at it.
Yeah.
Let me see if he has a defenseman yet.
He does not.
He does not.
I think.
But I mean, he's so indexed in that stuff now. I don't even know if it's worth it for him.
Let me see what. Let's take a look here at the standardized scores per category. I'm curious how.
We also got to think about goalie again.
Bufflin. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think goalies.
I think we can wait to the 5th if we need to.
Yeah, I think goalies are going to fall farther than we're thinking. In this one at least. I'm trying to
still
see.
have a bunch of options. I don't mind.
So here's Tarasenko. So he is well in. He's not as highly indexed on hits as you'd think though, but he is highly indexed on goals, which we need. Goals and shots would be good. Although for goals, we can also make up goals with like a Patrick Laine later, and his hits aren't that bad.
He gets a ton of shots though. Like I don't know that there's anybody left that gets as many shots as he does.
That is true. What about
It goes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm for that.
Elias. It's Elias. Elias
is
Pettersson goes.
That is really early.
Marc-Andre Fleury gets taken here. Okay.
This is making things interesting for us.
We'll
have to think about. Okay, let's see what happens here.
The 5th we need to.
Who?
Gibson. I think.
Yeah, I think I'm out on goalies at this point. I'm fine not taking a goalie, and I think actually that Rene is going to fall farther. I think Gibson goes before Rene, which is fine.
Yep.
I think the question here is, do we?
It's Bufflin or Senko?
I think we go. I think we go Buff.
Yeah.
Seth
I think Jones goes.
I mean,
us.
I think defensemen are going. Like you see Roman Yossi go, you see Jones go. I think you're right. I think I'm worried about fantasy ref taking Bufflin, and I think I'm okay if we miss out on.
We will definitely miss out on whichever one we don't take here.
Yes.
So it's whichever one we need more.
I think I'm okay missing out on Senko because we'll make up. I think there's so much depth at forwards. We've talked about this on the podcast. Like there's so much depth at forward that I'd rather have elite D. Okay.
And then we'll take a goalie next time around.
Yeah, I think if we could get Giordano at some point too, that'd be good. Is Gio a better out? No, because we need hits. We're fine on blocks right now. Okay, we're doing Bufflin. Okay, Bufflin it is.
I wonder if we can get chirped on that one.
I mean, everyone else is. To me, Bufflin is ranked way higher than Yossi or Jones. I mean, Jones is a good pick.
Yeah.
But I still think he's way higher. And then Subban goes, okay, I think we may have predicted properly. Well, this is kind of like what we were talking about, though, on the podcast about being able to, like, dictate drafts, right? Like, if you see a trend of defensemen going, by you taking a defenseman, you can then kind of start to make a little bit of fear in some people and cause more defensemen to go. So we'll see if we were able to do that this time.
Super surprised that that we're still seeing Tarasenko around. It's so weird.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm gonna cue him actually, just because. Drew Doughty is also a fantastic defense. So for defense for us, I feel like we should just wait till like the 10th now.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting Hamilton because his upside is way higher than his ADP is right now.
I mean, if we could get honestly,
if we can get him in the 8th or something.
Yeah, there's some good ones. Like if we can get Hamilton, you could even get like a Nurse or a Gio. I'm curious to see how far Gio falls. Actually, Hamilton is ranked. Hamilton is ranked 36th for us right now, which is really awesome. And that's without the upside. That's without Falcon traded upside, which is pretty insane.
Because he does get a ton of hits and blocks and everything else. Actually, he doesn't get blocks.
Parayko.
Whoa.
What the hell? Okay.
Oh, that was a mistake. That had to be.
That had to have been a mistake. But I am here for it.
People are just chirping. Just leave.
What is happening? I feel like I need to turn on chat here for the stream. That's brutal. Let me lower my screen here a little bit.
Okay, what do we got going in goalies?
I mean, I think
Braden Holtby goes. Yeah, we're gonna have to take a goalie next time around.
Man, I will be thrilled if Rene is there. Such good coverage.
Or Gibson.
Or Gibson. I'll take either one of those if they fall to us. I would love to pair a Gibson or a Holtby with Hellebuck. Or a Carter Hart. I mean, just somebody who...
Yeah.
Just somebody with a lot of upside. Like, Hellebuck has so much upside.
Or Jones.
Or yeah, Jones would be good too. How many? This is only three minimum 3 starts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we don't need a strong second goalie.
Yeah, I mean a Dubnik at the end too. There would be awesome.
Chris
Look
Letang
at
goes.
that. So we are
Claude
kind of...
Giroux fell way farther than I thought he would, but his
Yeah.
triple ability doesn't really matter in this league.
No, it doesn't.
So he doesn't get you too much besides points and power play points, which is good this early on.
Can we just take a moment to look at our team for a second though?
It's like last year's. It's like three first-round picks last year plus a second or third.
I can't believe we've built this team so far. This is unbelievable. I'm so happy.
I certainly don't mind it.
Nope. So now who's on the turn? Hockey Talkie is on the turn.
Did you die? You died.
No, did not die.
Oh, there you are. You're back.
Yep, I'm back. Can you see my video? Am I also...
No, your video's off.
Okay, good.
Mark Scheifele goes.
Scheifele.
All right, whatever.
I mean, I'm all for people taking
Jonathan
more.
Huberdeau right off the back, so that's his wraparound. Let's look at Hockey Talkie's team real quick.
So their
He's got
team is...
Scheifele, Huberdeau, Kucherov, Carlson, Bobrovsky.
Hmm.
There are 0 peripherals on that team.
Yes.
I don't even know if Carlson gets peripherals. I don't
Yeah,
think he gets
you know what we're hurting on the most right now
He
is
gets blocks.
if you go to our sheet and go to player rankings, you can see that the thing we're missing in right now is goals. We're killing it in PIMS, killing
That
it in
makes
power
sense,
play
right?
points. Yeah, that makes
You
sense.
look at our team. We have 2 defensemen. We're like the only team that has 2 defensemen.
And again, like-
Buff is not a goal scorer, so
You see, when you look at this right now for us, one of the things that's interesting is this is actually good when you're all kind of average. That's what you want in Cats. You don't want to be too over-indexed in one, but then suck in others. Like, for example, look at FH Fantasy Hockey Life. Super over-indexed in goals and assists and power play points and shots on goal, but absolutely awful in these 3 other Cats. So it's just it's a tough proposition there. You would
They
prefer
also
to be
have,
more average.
they have 1 more pick than almost everybody.
Yes,
Them and Hockey
that
Talkie
helps
both
too.
have 1 more picks, so they're gonna look.
Yeah.
But his
that
team,
helps.
I like his team so far. Giordano,
fantasy-
Giroux, Hall, Sagan, McDavid. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
I don't know about Giordano that early. I get the blocks, but
Not much in the pins department. Not much in the hits or blocks.
doesn't give you any hits. He's not going to get
Yeah.
you a ton of shots. Well, I mean, he might, but I think
Yeah.
he's going to go down on that a little bit next season.
Yeah, he should get a little better here in blocks right now.
Yeah.
I like the structure of our team so far. I think if we can get a goal scorer, like honestly, I don't hate Line at some point if he falls far enough.
Wait a minute. Tarasenko's still out there?
Yeah,
What is happening?
DeBrincat
DeBrincat
let's
goes.
go!
What?
Please, get us
Oh, we're not gonna be able to get a
Tarasenko.
goalie ever.
Wait, okay, hold on. What's gonna happen if Tarasenko doesn't come to us?
We get a goalie. That was the plan.
Are
If he
you
comes
sure,
to us,
though?
like, we have to take him. We have to.
I mean, no, I know, but what if he? Dude, you know who else
He
I really
doesn't, then
want?
we take-
I really want Trouba.
Yeah, we can get him later, though.
Now that I'm doing
And we already
like
have 2 defensemen.
Dude, now that I'm doing a 4 defenseman draft for real though, it is so smart to fade defensemen. Like get 2 elite defensemen and then fade. There's
Yeah.
so many good defensemen late. Like you have Trouba, you have Risto, you have Hamilton, you've got Darnell Nurse, you've got Rasmus Dahlin. There's so many late guys you can get, but it's good to get those 2 elite guys and then take a flyer on upside. And then the forwards are kind of like mishmashed in the middle. Like the elite ones are good, but it's fine if you,
You know,
pass
a
on
lot
them.
of teams don't have a goalie yet. A lot of
Yeah.
them. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, very few.
One has 2. Fantasy Hockey X already has 2 goalies.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Morgan
Riley.
Oh, we are going to get our guy, aren't we?
What does Five-Hole have?
Don't.
He has
even
1 in
take-
each position and a D. I think he's going to take goalie here. I think he's trying to fill his positions out 1 by 1.
think
I
you're right.
honestly think he's
you're
going to
right.
take goalie.
Oh, I'm so
And we're gonna
excited.
get
I'm so...
in the 5th round, in mid-5th.
His ADP is 28.89, and this is a league
Bergeron's
that
still there too. I don't
I
even know
know.
what's happening.
I have Tarasenko high. We need Tarasenko. We need a goal scorer though. I mean,
I know,
I would.
but Bergeron's a goal scorer too. And I would take Tarasenko over Bergeron. But jeez,
I would maybe take Line over a goalie.
no, I'm not taking Line here.
Oh,
Hellebuck.
Hellebuck,
Okay.
way too early. Oh, this
Take
is this.
Tarasenko. Take it.
Thank you. This is
Oh,
insane
a
to me.
ridiculous draft.
Oh, this is hilarious. Okay. Where is he? Where'd he go? Here.
Sort by rank, and he's
41, but his ADP is just so low. I love you, Tarasenko. Go into right wing.
wow.
Yes.
I cannot believe that. I can't believe it.
I can't believe we got him. Holy crap. I am loving this team. I mean, now the nice thing too is that now we're just so set.
We
like
got called out. We got called out by the next one. We got sniped him.
Oh, we sniped him? Let's go. Average time on ice. My bad. We're looking good now, though, boys. Let's go. I mean, now we go goaltender next, for sure. But the nice thing is that now our team is just so secure that we can take some risks, too.
He took Timo Meyer after Tarasenko. That's a steep drop-off.
Yeah.
As much as I like Meyer. Actually, maybe it's not that steep.
I don't think it's that steep. He was ranked pretty high. So it's really just kind of getting the guy you want, which is fine.
They're pretty similar players, actually. But
yeah.
the upside goes to Senko, for sure.
We should probably, you know what? We should probably grab.
We have to take a goalie here.
I know we have to take a goalie, and then we need to get a left wing. So I think like a Marchessault or a Line A. I mean, if Line A falls to us in the 6th, like we have to take him. But
we have to take a goalie next, I think.
No, I know after Line A
in the 7th.
Yeah. Oh right. 7th is next.
Yeah. I mean, we'll get Brady. I feel like we're gonna get Brady.
Yeah.
But we can get him late. Like we do need some scoring in here. Although not really.
Not now. We made up with.
We have 3 guys on our team already that are probably point per game, and we have stat coverage.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be happening.
No.
And Senko will be close to like the only one on our team that's not going to get 75 plus, like pace is Bufflin, and he's going to get everything else.
Yeah. It looks like right now we're 3rd best in shots on goal, 2nd best in power play points, best in PIMS.
Well, there's a few people that haven't been there to pick yet.
But there's
goalies.
But if you look at the rankings sheet, like they're so below they can't catch us. It doesn't even matter that they're below. And then it looks like we're kind of middle of the pack.
Yeah. The fact that we're green or white on everything is
that's amazing.
That's what a good team looks like.
Yes, it does.
What is the D column? Oh, PIM. Of course, yeah, we're dominating in PIMs.
Yeah, of course. Which is hilarious because someone went out of their way to grab Evander Kane and Gabriel Landeskog, and we still...
We're trending really well in the categories I care about the most this early, which would be PIMs, power play points, and shots.
I think we can... the nice thing, I think with the... After our goalie pick, I think we could take a bigger point getter. Like, focus a little bit more on points upside.
I don't think we even need to. Like, we might need a goal scorer eventually, but right now we're in pretty good shape.
Yeah, I do wonder. I really want Zibanejad at some point.
I really like Marchessault. I think we're going to wind up getting him, too, in the 7th or something stupid. And then we have to worry about Hamilton soon after that, I think.
Yeah, I wonder how far Kuznetsov falls. God,
forever. He's just not going to get drafted.
So many good players this year.
Dude, Bergeron is still there. Somebody take Bergeron. Like, what is going on?
How did
He's
so many
point per game guy?
How did so many center? How did Elias? Now I'm all messed up because we were correct. Elias Pettersson. How did he go before Bergeron?
Because people like him.
It's just weird. Scheifele went before him. Ah, damn it! Rena got autoed. That sucks. Didn't really want.
It's okay though. We still have Gibson.
Losing.
We still have options here.
Yeah,
I'm not worried about who we have staring at us in the face right now. For
Gibson
goals.
Gibson is our number 1 here.
We have Gibson, and if we don't get him, I don't mind Murray either.
Yeah, although honestly, I wouldn't be against fading goalies to another round.
Yeah, we could do that too.
Because like Grubauer, I like Grubauer. I like Grubauer. I like Binnington. Binnington is actually ranked 7th. He's above Gibson per rankings, but I think the places are. Gibson. I think places are ranking Binnington a little bit too high.
There goes Line A. So
damn it.
That's good value
that's
for
fine.
him.
That's fine. Yeah, that's right value.
Line A's actually you're still gambling a little bit on him, so there is that.
Well, you also don't know this early. You don't know what team he's going to be on.
That's true too. So, are we thinking Gibson here if he comes to us?
Yeah.
Or are we thinking? Yeah.
I mean, I would. The thing is that Binnington is ranked higher, and
I like Gibson. I just don't know about Binnington.
I agree.
I get that if he starts the whole season, we just don't know. Like we've seen him play 32 regular season games, and then win Stanley Cup, of course. But
I think with Gibson, you can pair him with almost any goaltender, and you're fine. Like you take a Gibson, and you can pair him with like I don't know, a Markstrom or a Dubnik.
Yeah, you can go
or
volume, or you
a
can
Jones
go
or a Murray. Like,
yeah.
there's a lot of guys that you can grab.
You're basically punting wins, maybe, but
Maybe.
well, maybe not. Maybe not even. I'm not sure Anaheim's going
I
to be
don't.
that horrible. They're not going to be good, but I think Gibson's going to get a decent amount of wins.
Man, Fantrax has Binnington for 34 wins.
That sounds high.
Why do they have Gibson for a 908 save percentage?
That sounds low.
Sounds extremely low. And he's still ranked.
That would be
higher
like
than
the
all these
worst of his
guys.
season by like a margin.
By a
I think
big margin. Brock Besser.
Brock Besser goes. I hate it, so it's
I
fine.
hate it. That
like,
felt. Where did I have Besser actually? I'm curious now. Let's see what I had him ranked.
I think he was ranked relatively high actually, but it's just
No,
like,
he was ranked 129th, sir.
Yeah, we've seen him be injured every single season he's been in the league.
He's also just not.
So
Yeah, hasn't shown his flashes of brilliance yet. I really like Radulov staring me at the face. You know who else is actually going to be an interesting pick later at the very end is Anders Lee. He's ranked 66th, and his ADP is 203.
yeah, sure. He got chirped for taking two guys with no contracts yet with Besser and Line. Kind of funny. Okay, who does average time on ice have that's trending him so high in goals? Eichel, Gensel, yeah, Meyer, Kane, Seth Jones. I feel like Seth Jones is over-indexed in goals. I would think.
I
don't
no,
know.
because Gensel. There goes Bergeron finally. I can't believe Bergeron fell that far. Okay, I'm kind of curious what's happening in this chat here. Let's turn this back on.
Well, I mean that makes the decision easier. Like if there was one player I was considering, it would have been Bergeron. But now that he's gone, like, okay,
Cool.
we'll take our goalie, and then man, if Ben comes back around, Ben is
Yeah.
pretty good for us right now. He fills left wing and center.
I mean, how early are we gonna reach for Brady? I'm thinking like 8.
Nah, I think later than that. If we don't get him, it's not.
I
a
don't
big deal
know.
considering how our team's structured right now. Because we got
That's
Bufflin,
true.
so
Yeah.
Brady's like a nice. We don't need him.
I'd say Larkin
Especially if
is
we get
more
Hamilton.
important. Larkin
If
is
we
more
get Dougie
important
Hamilton,
than anybody else.
there goes Radulov.
Okay.
We do have an injury-riddled team, but whatever.
We do. So okay, so we're going
like
Gibson here.
What about
if,
that boogeyman? Yeah.
Okay.
The standard. I draft Gibson every year.
Of course, always.
If we don't get him, do we take Binnington or do we?
Nah, I think Binnington's gonna go way later. I think we could go.
We could take, but even if he goes, we can take Murray or Hart later, I guess. But
I mean, yeah, I'd be fine with
or
something like
Jones.
that.
Jones is gonna fall forever.
Yeah. I wouldn't be against.
It's kind of a different strategy, though.
Yeah. Huh. I'm trying to think. I mean, I'm actually shocked Torrey Krug is still out there.
That is interesting, but we don't really need him.
No, we don't. But, but I mean, it's with all the defensemen that have gone. I'm shocked he's still there. Just
Wait a second.
I like March a lot, but
I
don't
hope
think
this guy's joking. Somebody said Bergeron's way overrated and will probably get hurt a couple of times. It's like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he gets hurt unless it's on the playoffs.
It doesn't matter.
There goes Zibanejad, so that'll be our Gibson
disappointing.
here.
That's fine. I'll take
That's
Gibson.
fine.
That's fine. I'm happy to take Gibson. I mean, if we can still get Binnington later, that'll be a huge win. If we can get 7th and 8th goaltender, I think Binnington's gonna fall pretty far. I know we've been saying so much about how he's like overrated, but I think everyone knows that this year. I'm very, very happy with Gibson there. I'm loving this team.
Yep. Looking pretty good. All our peripherals are in line. Our points show below other teams, but I'm really not concerned about it right now.
Yeah, I'm all right with that. It's also probably updating right now. Oh, well, and also what happens when you take a goalie, you're going to fall a little bit below.
Yeah, but you'd think, like, I think Malkin is probably underprojected.
Yes.
I haven't looked at the projections, but I like Stamkos a lot. Cinco's...
Well, I think the thing, too, though, for us is the points...
And Burns is underprojected on every single projection because of his age.
Yeah, we can make up points pretty easily, too. It's really only goals. Like, we can make that up somewhere. Get a Hoffman, for example. And you'll make it up pretty quick.
I do like Ben here if it comes back around.
Man, yeah, I really want Larkin. That's who I really, really want. He'll make points.
Larkin's ADP is so low. I don't know these on people's radars.
I mean, I don't know. It's Zibanejad going. What was Zibanejad's ADP?
70 something.
Oh, okay. So he's not going that. He's not that much of a reach. So people are kind of sticking to ADP to an extent. Tom Wilson is still out there too.
Yeah.
We don't really need him.
We don't need. And there's Marchessault hanging around too.
I like Marchessault a lot because of left wing.
Yeah. He's got the same eligibility as Ben. I don't know who I like more.
I like.
Because Ben will hit more.
I think I like March more.
He might. Well, the thing with March.
Oh, Ben just went.
I think I like Ben. Oh, well, solves that. I think I like Ben more because of power play points.
Yeah, that's true.
Marchessault just doesn't get him.
Unless they split up the power play in Dallas, which is possible.
I feel like we might get Couturier like super late too.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like another possible point per game guy.
Also have to have at some point Svetch on our radar. Dahlin isn't a bad option as well at some point.
I mean, Weber's hanging around too.
I am shocked that Krug is still out there. Like, of all the defense, I mean, I think there's better defense than Krug, but he's such an elite power play point getter. You're not going to get that from anybody else.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
Let's get our boy Alexander Edler. Anders Lee will be a great left wing option late. If
we're gonna take him, I want to take him really late though.
Yeah.
Because he's not gonna get points. That's the problem. He might end up with like 55 points or something bad.
Hoffman is left wing, right wing. Nice.
He is.
Gudas is ranked
really
80th, which is fine. Dustin Brown is one of the biggest steals of this year in general, I think.
Brendan Gallagher is like a good grab for a goal scorer.
Yeah.
Tons of hits. Well, not tons. Some hits. Tons of shots. Like okay pims, but again, no power play points. Darnell Nurse gets auto-picked from Fantasy Ref again.
Eesh.
So Fantasy Ref is super indexed on
peripherals.
He has nothing but peripheral.
Yeah.
I
mean, his goal, he is lasting goals by a wide margin.
There goes Kuznetsov.
Okay. The first draft we've done where he actually goes close to value.
People are just trashing Fantasy Ref right now for auto drafting off of. He doesn't have a goalie either. If he continues to auto, he's going to be in big trouble.
Well, this is the thing.
There's a handful of teams that don't have goalies.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, there might be a case for taking a goaltender next. Honestly,
I don't
because
think
we're so set in every or in every position. We could get another get our guy. And...
Right, but we're sitting in a mid round, so when the goalie rush comes, we can react to it, and we'll have a decent pick. All these guys need to make their the weird thing is, 2 teams have 2 goalies already, right? Which is weird, kind of. And then a couple teams have 1, and a lot of teams have 0.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's 4 teams with no goalies and 3 teams with 2. So,
if any semblance of a goalie run starts, I wouldn't be against thinking. There goes Murray. I wouldn't be against thinking about a goalie. Say a lot of goalies go and Binnington is still there. I wouldn't be against thinking about it.
Yep.
Although,
is there anybody that is really staring at me? There goes Torrey Krug.
Finally. I don't know. I mean, the thing is, I really like a guy like Devin Dubnyk, and you can get him way later. There's not that much of I love Grubauer as well. He's a really risky one, but a really good risk. I think he's a really good goaltender.
What does Fantasy Hockey Life have that's making them index so high on power play points? Mark Giordano, I feel like, might be over indexing power play points, but Sagan, Hall, Giroux, for sure, yeah. They're big on. Yeah, his team. His team has no peripherals, so he's gonna be interesting in that regard.
Yeah, his assists.
Although Giordano's blocks are pretty good. But
yeah.
No hits. Literally none.
I like how our team is shaping up. I've always found being average is the right way to go.
Yep. There goes Brady Tkachuk. That's a little earlier than I thought, but he auto drafted again. So Fantasy Hockey Life appears to be auto drafting, but via Q, I think.
Yeah.
I like Tkachuk. I mean, I guess it makes sense that we weren't going to be able to get him, but it does make me a little worried about Larkin now.
Yeah.
Maybe we like But he doesn't get any power play points. I don't know that he's going to this season either. But then again, neither is Marchessault.
No,
But we have
and
no left wings.
He's ranked. Yeah, he's ranked 8th.
He's ranked 8th?
Yeah,
18th.
I have 18th. Sorry. I mean, if there was a
March
guy to
was
take it,
15th.
if there was a guy to take a, just take a flyer on and reach a little bit when you see everyone else going, I would not be against reaching for Larkin.
Let's see what we got at left wing. Because if we do that, we're going to lose March probably, and left wing gets real shaky after that.
I mean, you could get like a Svechnikov.
Raquel's still going to be out there. Raquel will be out there forever.
Raquel is, Anders Lee is a great left wing option. Braden Shen is still out there. Max Domi, if you really wanted to. There's a few.
Raquel into the queue.
Mike Hoffman.
Don't forget about him.
Hoffman's a left
Yeah.
wing, right wing. So there's a few out there.
Ryan O'Reilly goes. That was earlier
Yeah.
than I thought. Okay, yeah, I'm not that worried about it then. Mantha, of course, as we mentioned. I'm going to put him in the queue too.
Yep.
Who else do I like? There's Jeff Skinner if we really need a goal scorer, but I'm not super high on him.
No, I'm okay.
And he doesn't
with
hit.
that. Yeah.
I'll throw Hoffman in there too in case we get worried about power play points.
Watch Fantasy Ref take Larkin here.
He might. Well, I mean, yeah, he might.
The other thing, I'm fine. And we also have Chris Kreider there.
I think he might take Wilson. I think he
Yeah.
might take Wilson.
Maybe.
He's auto pick.
Kreider's there too, which we can get later. Svechnikov is up there.
We have
I think
Trocheck
we're
too, but he's not going to get power play points
yeah.
again. So.
I think we're okay if we get Larkin and then fade left wing a little bit.
Yeah.
I think.
We really only need to fill 2 spots there. They don't have to be the best players.
Yeah.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
It'll be like our one big reach of the draft so far, which is fine. I mean, we've done so well with everything else.
It's not even that big of a reach right now.
Really,
I mean, it is a little bit, I guess.
His
but.
ADP is 117. We're taking him like 7. But everyone else is... I mean, some of these guys have been reaches. Dowdy was a little bit of a reach. Brady Tkachuk was a big reach. Brady Tkachuk was as much of a reach as Dylan Larkin was from an ADP perspective. I think at this point I'd rather get my guy.
If we need blocks, we could keep an eye on Pietrangelo, but I assume he's going to go sooner than later.
Yeah, I mean Trouba though.
And Trouba. Incoming auto. Tom Wilson, I called it.
Thank God. He probably has almost exactly the same rankings as us. And so he has so that we got lucky. We got real lucky. Can we just like nuke Fantasy Ref's team?
That's too funny. That means Larkin's next up for him. So if we don't take him, oh no, we have 2 turns before he goes again.
Yeah, I think
There's
still think we should. Yeah, I think we should still. Grab
Which means
him,
his next auto is going to be Trocheck.
Yandel. That's fine with me. Okay, let's take. I think we take Larkin. I think we get our guy. Okay,
let's do it. I think honestly, round 8 we should take Hamilton.
I agree.
I
agree. Yep, get a defenseman and then do a goalie after that. So round 9, get a goalie, and after that start to...
Still, people are not going on goalies. Like,
yeah.
You could get Bennington, I guess.
Nah, I'm not. I would rather get like a. I think I'm higher on Grubauer, Hart, and Dubnyk than Bennington. Just from a risk perspective, we have. I think the thing you brought up, the thing I'm worried about with Bennington is more so just game starts. Like if he goes through a lull, they have Allen. It's not like they can't, bench him for a little bit and let him get it together.
There he goes.
So that makes my life easy.
We're indexing so well. I love it.
Let's see. I haven't looked at it yet.
Everything looks good.
Oh, yeah.
Slightly down on goals, but it doesn't really matter because we have 2 defensemen and a goalie.
Yeah, it's fine. Those shots on goal looking real good.
This Pims. Oh, my God.
Fantasy Ref. Oh. I mean, it's okay. We're our only competition.
He's the only one that can beat us, like even close.
Yeah.
So that's perfect.
Shots on goal, we have a few that are close.
Tied for second in power play points. We're first in shots.
I mean, hits were fine. It's just that Fantasy Ref is so high in hits that...
Yeah.
Same with blocks. We're not that bad.
Our hits are going to come later anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Did Nurse go?
Yes. He went super early.
Who took him?
Hurdle? What?
Did Fantasy Ref take Nurse? He did. Of course he did. Dude, his team is ridiculous.
So you know what we got to do too? We've got to pay attention to our... It seems like he's has similar rankings to us. So if we want Dougie or we want Aristo, we're gonna have to. Oh, and then Barry goes. Dude, I hate where Barry's going.
You know what? This is mid-7th. That's fine.
Dude, I would rather have so many people over Tyson Barry.
Yeah,
so
many
many players.
Peripherals. But...
I'd rather have Ekblad over Barry.
Wow. I don't know about that. I would have Hamilton and Risto and Trouba and Darlene and Dumba, probably.
Yeah. Would you have Pietrangelo over him?
Yeah, because it blocks.
Exactly.
Dumba's blocks and hits.
I like Dumba a lot.
He's pretty good.
He
probably
does.
Doesn't shoot that much. But Hamilton is going to be ridiculous if he gets top power play.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be, like, dumb.
I mean, even if he doesn't get top power play, he's ranked 36th right now for us.
Yeah. We're going to be in a little bit of block trouble, I think. But
that's okay. I mean, if we can get, like, a Trouba or something, we should be okay.
Honestly, might be worth... Well, we don't know what his blocks are going to be on the Rangers.
There goes Lark.
Because he's kind of all over the place.
I mean, but the Rangers do face a lot of shots, and he's going to play a lot of minutes. I think
feel like people are fading defensemen quite a bit in this draft so far.
It does seem that way.
And goalies.
You are right about the blocking situation. You know what, actually? You know how we can fix blocks to an extent? Rasmus Dahlin. Edler or Dahlin. I mean, no, Dahlin doesn't block that much. He got 66. I thought he blocked more. He hits a little bit.
Edler can be worth it, actually.
Edler could.
Dude, he got 203 blocks in 70 games the season before last.
Yeah.
That is so dumb. Oh, there goes Marchessault and Victor Arvidsson.
Shockingly,
I like both those picks.
Gudas actually blocks a lot. Like if we wanted to wait till the very end for Gudas.
Yeah, we don't need that guy at this
255 hits, 133 blocks last year.
We're so indexed on that stuff already, though, except for blocks.
Yeah.
Fantasy Ref is just bright green in all the peripherals. It's so funny. And then, like, deep red and everything else. He has no goal scorers at all. His best goal scorer is probably, I guess, Landeskog? It must be Landeskog, who has, to his name, 1 30-goal plus season.
I like the Arvidsson pick there.
Yeah, really good. I like it. I like both those picks. Marchessault and Arvidsson back-to-back. It's nice. There's nobody right now that is trending as even as we are. It looks like HFHT are close-ish. I bet you they don't have a goalie. They do. Okay, so they're pretty close. But it's because of Ovechkin. They have Ovechkin and they have Letang.
Yeah,
that's it.
I like Chabot. It makes me feel good about the defense we're gonna get.
Yeah.
Oh, I accidentally closed my rankings. Oops. So what are we doing here next? We're gonna go Hamilton, I guess.
Yep.
Okay.
Gonna be the first
I definitely feel
blocks,
that
though,
this year is the year to get Elite D early and then start taking forwards.
Man, he had a big breakout in hits last season for some reason. I don't know what that's about.
New team, right? So that's first year in Carolina.
Oh, true. Yeah, so that could be a sign of things to come.
Different role or whatever.
If he gets top power play, is Falk still around?
Please.
Falk actually does get good. He is still around.
What his
I have ADP is so low.
What do I have Falk's ranked? Yeah. Oh, that's not bad actually. Oh yeah, Falk has fallen. Falk has fallen real far this year in draft.
ADP is 162. That is really far.
Yeah, I actually really like Dumba. What if you rank by let's rank by ADP here? Who's still there? Carter Hart, Kessel has fallen, which is fine. Capo Caco.
Whoa, that is way too early, friend.
Yeah, way too early. I mean, yeah, and took Hurdle too.
Oh, it's from Wassel. I see you.
What's up, Wassel?
Get on them prospects. Prove me wrong.
He must know something we don't, which is fine. Gustafson is still there. I'm looking at who's fallen.
I don't like Gustafson.
No, I'm just looking at who's fallen past their ADP. Carter Hart is still there, which is interesting. His ADP was 60.
There's
Kessels,
a lot of good, like Grubauer's still there.
Yeah, I like Grubauer a lot. Martin Jones is still there. He's gonna fall far though. Dubnyk is still there. I think we go. The only thing that worries me about taking a Hamilton is if we take Hamilton, then a goaltender, then we need to start getting forwards, which is fine.
I mean, we could take Risto, actually. problem is if he doesn't get power play time at all, then he has no points.
The other problem is if he gets traded.
Oh, there goes Trouba.
Damn. I don't hate the Risto idea actually.
He gets decent blocks compared to the other guys we're talking about. Ton of hits.
Just not the
which
same.
We don't really need at this point.
Not the same upside as Hamilton.
Let's take Hamilton. Let's take him.
Yeah, I'm down with Hamilton. Okay. Man, this draft is going easier than I thought.
Yep. Vincent Trocheck goes.
I like that.
Earlier than I thought.
Yeah, way earlier. Just based on like ADP sort of thing.
5-full fantasy. Did he need that player?
Keith Yandel, Jamie Benn, Connor Hellebuck, PK Subban, Aho, Ronson, and Marchand. Yeah, could definitely use him. Well, actually. Yeah. Let's see. My sheet is not finished updating yet. I want to check out how we index again. We're doing pretty good.
He doesn't have shooters. 5-full.
We do need to get goals. Who's a good goal scorer that's still out there? Skinner? Did he go yet? He didn't go yet, right? We do need goal scoring.
Who is YFHG?
Your fantasy hockey guy. He's a Twitter personality.
Is that Spencer White?
Twitter. Yes, I think so.
Where are all these goals coming from for him? Tyson Berry? I think a lot of his guys are overprojected. He's got Point, Forsberg, Tavares, Pedersen.
Well, also our Panarin. Panarin scores. Line A. It's Erik Karlsson. Erik Karlsson.
I'm looking at the wrong person, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, yeah, I am. Okay, he doesn't have a goalie, so
yeah,
that explains part of that.
That's helping. Yeah,
but yeah, he's got a lot of goal scorers there.
We do need,
but no assist guys.
We do need goals, but I think we're
not that far off though.
I think
we're still
Anders
like a
Lee
mid-pack team in goals, and we're above everything else.
Anders Lee would be a huge get for a goals perspective.
I don't like Lee. I really don't like Lee.
No, but you could get him like last round. His ADP is 203, and I have him ranked 66th.
I don't think his goals come back to where they were. I think he's gonna be bad from now on.
I like him as a bench guy later on.
Yeah.
So we take goalie if.
There goes Brendan Gallagher. He's just getting all of the.
That's amazing. No one's ever beating him in peripherals. I mean, if any of these guys go off on points wise, we're kind of screwed.
Oh, he has it set to. Oh no, I'm surprised he didn't take Risto there actually. Shea Weber goes. It's good. We don't need another defenseman. Although there's great options around.
No, there is. I mean, where's goalie?
If you wanted
to. I mean,
you need goals. I guess Skinner might be. He might be right about that.
Yeah, I think Skinner would be an interesting option. The only thing with goaltender is that it is getting slightly thin. Like the only guys left that I like are Grubauer, Hart, and Dubnyk and Jones. There's 4 that I really like.
You know who might be a good option also is Joe Pavelski.
Yeah, although Pavelski scares me a little bit, man. To be honest, you just never know how a new team's gonna affect him. And this shooting percentage last year was insanely high.
It was. I mean, he's not gonna score 40, but he's gonna score. I mean, he should be high 20s, low 30s.
There goes Dahlin.
I would think.
Yeah.
We're gonna see Digo, so I think we're gonna have some availability to do stuff here.
Yeah.
I mean, we could try Svechnikov. Just risky. It's really risky.
I think we should go goalie, because we're fine on so many.
Oh wait, we should take Hoffman.
Hold it. Hear out my goalie situation here though. There's only 4 guys left that are really really good, and we are really good on forwards and defense. If we could and there's still a lot of options. Like if we miss out on Skinner, we miss out on Hoffman, fine, but missing out on goalie could be a little bit disastrous.
Yeah,
I don't think we will.
Kessel we should think about at some point.
Yeah. Oh, Kessel just went. It's like he heard you.
Huh, that's funny. I wonder who his wraparound guy is going to be here.
Yeah, I
take Aaron Ekblad.
I actually think we take Grubauer if he gets to us.
Think so?
Yeah, I like the upside.
Over Hart or Jones.
Let me see where I have them ranked here. Let me see my rankings. So I have Grubauer ranked 10th overall. I have Carter Hart 19th. So yeah, I think so.
What about Jones?
I have Jones as 28th.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just the save percentage and goals against average.
Nicholas Backstrom. I don't like.
I like that. I mean, he fell so far. I don't know. There goes Grubauer. Damn. Dubnyk is actually. I actually have Dubnyk 11th.
Hmm.
But I would get Carter Hart here. I would take the upside. I think we'd get both of
Yeah.
our goalies.
I mean, I like Jones a lot too.
Yeah,
We'll see what happens. I think this guy's gonna take a goalie right now. I think we're gonna
yeah,
see goalies go.
yeah. I just hope. Yeah, I think right now I like it exactly how they have it ranked. Well, actually, I think personally I'd go Hart, Dubnyk, Jones. I think.
I feel like I have Jones over Dubnyk maybe. Although Dubnyk, like I just looked up the Wild. They play so well in front of Dubnyk. Like
I know
it should be pretty
his save
good.
percentage should always be fine. Like
And we already, I mean, we have Gibson, so we're not really going for wins. So taking Dubnyk's not a bad idea. Jones is kind of hedging your bets. It might be worse for us.
but the thing is, like even last year with Minnesota sucking, Dubnyk still got 31 wins.
Yeah.
That's what people forget. I think people are forgetting just like how good he is. The thing with Carter Hart is I actually don't know if he touches his wins, to be honest. I don't think he can touch Dubnyk's wins.
Dude, we're only in the 9th round. We have 20 rounds to go. Like, this is gonna take forever.
we may only record the starters here.
Just had the longest episode ever.
I know.
Carter Hart goes, so that's out the window.
Well, there goes that. I'm not against Dubnyk I mean, let's see who gets to us. I think goalie. You're right. I think goalies could go here. Man, if both.
Who's Dubnyk? Dubnyk only has Staylock backing him up, so he's probably a pretty good option.
I mean, he started 61 last year. He can still start that many.
Yeah.
I don't see him start.
There's so many good defensive options. I can't like somebody should have taken
no.
Ristolainen by now.
Dude,
There goes Jones.
Dubnyk started 67.
I know he did. Yeah. So Jones is gone. So now the options are totally. I mean, if Dubnyk gets taken here, I don't even know what we do. If I pull fantasy, he has one goalie, so he might take him.
Maybe we. Markstrom may be an interesting option.
I don't think we need to take him this early.
No.
I think we
same.
take a skater.
I can't believe they have Mrazek projected for 32 wins. Yeah, I mean,
What's Hoffman's ADP? Like, what is going on?
I think people are just taking a lot of defense and goaltenders.
Hoffman, 123. Jeez, really?
You know who else is an interesting option if we get someone who's not high volume? I don't know if we want to use a bench spot on this, but UC Saros is interesting later.
Eh.
That's just a bench.
I don't think we need.
hedge.
There's only one cumulative goalie spot. So
Yeah, it's actually not.
Joe Pavelski. All right.
Okay, so Dubnyk it is.
Yep.
Okay. Makes that easy. And then I guess we can kind of aim for maybe like a Skinner or Hoffman type next, hopefully.
Oh yeah.
If he's there. Okay,
I think it opens up so much right now. Like we're gonna get
Oh,
every
yeah.
player we want from now on, pretty much.
Yeah.
I think,
I
or most of them anyway. Like Svech,
Yeah,
man. If we get to the double digits, we might want to pick him. But
mean, do we want to?
if we're wrong, we're screwed though on him. Well, not really.
Not
He's gonna
really,
get a
we're
bunch
okay.
of peripherals.
I actually like Hoffman and. Okay, so we're good on goalies. I feel good about goalies. I like the Ristos.
We don't need Skinner that much because we're still dominating in shots.
I wouldn't be.
I mean, Risto. If we took Risto, we could trade him. Like that's what it's gonna turn out to be.
Yeah. I also wouldn't be against. I wouldn't be against reaching for Svechnikov. I mean, I actually think the projections that I have for him are pretty. Like here, I'll find the projections that I have for him real quick.
Dumba goes.
Yeah, makes sense.
I think taking a fifth defenseman might make sense here too by the end of it.
Yeah, agreed. Because people are going to be thin on defense. We can trade.
There's also 6 bench spots. Like you're gonna have
True.
to bench players often.
I'm trying to find here. I'll tell you what I have for Svech because I think that the Svech projections I have are actually pretty conservative, and so the fact that he's 59th, I have him 53 points, so 26-26, pretty similar to last year, I believe.
Yeah.
No, he was 37 points last year, so it's a pretty big jump.
We have no left wings, and we're the only team with no left wings.
That's okay.
I mean, it doesn't matter at all. But
There's so many left.
Yeah.
Let me see what I have Anders Lee projected for. Actually, that's who I'm curious about.
There goes Pietrangelo.
I have Anders Lee projected for 30 goals, 23 assists, 204 shots. In case you were
Those numbers
curious.
are so low. Like,
Well,
I think we can find a 30 goal scorer without him.
But for later, I mean. Wait, I mean his
Yeah.
ADP is 200. He's like the last round of the draft, pretty much.
Yeah, but at that point, I'd be looking at upside guys. I think I think his ceiling is really low.
That's fair.
Um,
Pietrangelo.
Falk is still around.
Shane.
Muzzin is still around, who's actually really good in this format.
Yeah.
Not a lot of shots, but I hope we get Mantha and Rax and all these guys that we have listed.
Yeah. That'd be awesome. I mean,
like,
where's
the time
Rax
for
ranked
Rax
for me?
Coming up pretty soon.
I mean, Raquel's ranked 122nd for me.
That seems low to me. Like, I know that a lot of stats are going to give him low numbers because he only had one good season, really.
Let's see.
So
what
that
I
makes
have
sense. Like, his 3-year average is pretty low.
Yeah, let's see what I have for him. I averaged out I have him at 56 points. So 28, 28, 56 points.
Like, I think he's going to get way more than 50.
211 shots. I don't know. I don't know who he's going to play with. He could be second line.
I think he plays with Getzlav again.
He
doesn't play with Steele. I don't know.
He got 43 last year, and I have 56.
If
That's
they trade Kasha, they need him.
Yeah,
like
Gostisbehere.
He's the guy.
I think this is too early.
Yeah.
I think it's too early for him. I'd rather take like a.
He got 43 and
Skinner,
69. But yeah, I would too. I just wanted like.
Skinner's.
Like,
Yeah,
we
like
get
Skinner.
Hoffman, then Rax, then Mantha. Like, oh boy.
Where are we thinking about Svech?
Oh yeah, I don't know. I feel like it might get dictated for us because Svech's ADP is super low. He might not be on the radar. Makar goes, which I don't like this early.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like
bad.
early, like 10th round. Makar and Hughes. What?
That's
Same team.
Clearly wanted to go youth there. Not huge on it. Quinn
That
Hughes
is
still out there,
risky.
but he just doesn't offer peripherals, so that's fine. Quinn Hughes could actually be. Quinn Hughes is going to be a really interesting bench D, I think, to draft this year and trade.
Who? Quinn Hughes?
Quinn Hughes, because he's just going to be so hyped. Like, as soon as he goes off, just start like shopping him around. You could probably get something way better than Hughes.
So we got Turbo, Patches, and RNH are the next up in ADP.
By my rank, the next best are Risto, Pierre-Luc Dubois, Svechnikov, and Kreider, and then Edler.
I really don't want anything to do with PLD, to be honest.
Yeah,
like,
I don't either. We don't need him. Edler is interesting to me because there is a possibility that he gets some top power play time at some point again.
There is. But he gets hurt all the time. But his peripherals are so amazing.
I mean, our whole team is going to be dead at some point anyways.
Wait. Open up Edler. That is not his picture.
Oh, I know. They have old pictures.
That's not him.
Oh, that's not him.
That is not him. Who is that? I don't even know who that is.
How are we supposed to know who we're drafting? Oh, there goes Ranta.
No, it's a Bruin. 39 on Bruins. Who's 39 on the Bruins?
Or that could also be a very old picture.
It could be old, but it's not him. There's no way it's him. But it could be an old Bruin. I don't know. That's funny, though. I don't know what that's all about. They don't have the numbers on cap friendly, so I can't tell who it is. I have to look at their NHL team. There's Turbo.
Okay. It seems like some people are kind of drafting by ADP, or at least looking at it.
Yeah, I mean, once in a while you take a look at who's...
Yeah, Patches.
Let's see if I can figure out who this is.
I can't believe Jonathan Taze is still going so low this year.
Oh, there's so many options still. Like, look at all these...
Look at my rank. Like, the people left in my rank, like, there's still a lot of people left that I like. It also shows, like, this is what we were talking about, where D is really deep at the end, just in certain categories. So it's worth getting, like, 2 and 2.
I don't understand why Risto's still there.
I
really don't.
I don't either. We may have to do it. No. I think it'd be dumb to do it. I think we should. I think I'd rather take, like, a Svechnikov or a...
But I feel like I see so many forwards left still, and, like, Risto's the end of the good defenseman.
Is he, though? Let me see. Edler, who else is out there still? Ekblad, who actually is not terrible in this league.
But Risto's significantly better.
Oh, of course, yeah.
There's Falk, Muzzin, Pullock, actually.
Pullock is interesting towards the end. Atkinson went.
Wait, I can see... Wait, I filtered... Oh, if you filter to skaters, you can start seeing the projections. That's handy.
That is handy. Okay, that's nice. That is nice to know. Dude, Gudas is going to be a great bench spot. I can't wait to convince you of that. Falk is not... I just don't want to double dip on Falk and Hamilton, but Falk is interesting. Yep. 125 blocks.
I would just take Pullock, I think.
Yeah.
Even though, like, they're pretty close to the same player. And I think Falk is technically rated higher, but...
Man, Nino is interesting later.
Huh. That's strange. I sorted by ADP, and I don't see Pollock anymore, even though it said his ADP was 99 or something. That's weird.
Damn it, Skinner got sniped from us. Okay, so I think
I'm not worried. I didn't want Skinner.
no, I'm between Hoffman and Svetch. I lean Svetch. I think we can take on risk here, and his floor is still good.
If we take Hoffman, we're really good in power play points. That's the one thing I like. I would lean Hoffman. And then I think Svetch might get back around on the other side because his ADP is so low.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good with Hoffman.
Yeah, let's take him.
Are we sure we don't want Domi?
Yeah, pretty sure.
yeah, Domi's ADP is lower. Okay. Hoff it is. Okay. That should put us in a good spot for goals too.
Yeah. Oh, Pollock's draft percentage is 99%. Okay, his ADP is 169. So.
Yep, and then Svetch goes right after us.
Yeah, oh well.
That's fine. Oh well. I wonder if he would have gone Hoffman if we had gone.
I doubt it. That was a pretty quick pick. I think it might have been an auto. No, it wasn't. It was just quickly after.
So how are we indexing?
I'm okay with that though. We don't really need his shots
fine.
or his hits.
So what are we looking at for next round? We should. If Risto is still there, we have to take Risto.
Yeah.
Kyle Palmieri is interesting at some point here. Kyle Palmieri gets his goals. He has some upside. Some serious upside.
Yeah, we definitely need hits. So Risto is perfect for us if we can get him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gudas actually might be.
I'm telling you, I think Gudas late as a bench D is a great option.
Well, there's also Braden McNabb, who's
he's way, he's way lower though. I think Gudas has. Yeah.
Well, if we need blocks mostly, I don't know.
Oh, Risto went.
Oh, there he goes. Dang, that sucks.
Are we gonna hate ourselves for not taking Risto there? Nah, we'll be okay. Dustin Brown's not a terrible option at some point later, like way late too. I mean, he'll get you the hits.
Josh Anderson could be an interesting option here, actually.
Yeah. Well, his ADP is really low.
Yeah, but I think people are starting to just go off the board at this point.
Yeah. I don't hate Edler at some point, to be honest.
Yep.
Just, he gives you... And there's upside there if Quinn Hughes doesn't exactly work out.
Dude, Voracek is still around.
I know, that's crazy. I just noticed that, too. That's pretty insane.
I mean, he doesn't get hits at all, and we need hits at this point.
Ekblad.
I think we might take Rax in the next one, and then Mantha. They both get decent hits.
What about... I mean, are you higher on Rax than Getzlaf?
Yeah. Wow, they give Getzlaf a lot of hits, huh?
I'm
Rax
high
has
on...
the multi-position eligibility, which is nice.
Yeah,
but...
that's true. That's true. I have Getzlaf ranked 92nd. Mantha's...
Problem, he doesn't... Getzlaf doesn't do any shooting, and I just always want to have shots up.
Mantha's 106.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good.
Rax and Mantha are pretty close.
Yeah.
But I think the ADP is pretty different.
Yeah, Rax I have 122, and Mantha 106. Blake Coleman will be an interesting option late too. For hits.
He's gonna play third line though, so he's his minutes are gonna go down.
He can get his hits though. It'll probably be more of a
I'd rather have
line
Josh
anyways.
Anderson for sure.
Yeah. What about? I mean, I don't think Nick Foligno keeps that top. Honestly, I think one of the interesting options too is going to be Lawson Krause.
Yeah.
He's at 200.
I would love that not to be a forward to take that. Yeah. Shea Theodore and Quinn Hughes both go.
292 hits.
Pretty good. That's a lot of hits.
And he gets points. And has points upside. He could be top line, honestly.
There's also Carrier.
Yeah, but you're never getting points there. Lawson Krause, I mean, still projected for like 30-ish points, at least.
Yeah, I mean, Tanev does the same thing in his left wing, right wing, and does more blocks.
Yeah.
And there's also Zadorov and guys like that play defense. But Zadorov doesn't get any blocks, it's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Gudas late, even Jack Johnson's pretty interesting late, but not a lot of shots there. Is he not rated on your system?
Who?
I guess it's because he gets...
Jack Johnson?
Jack Johnson. Why is he so much lower than Gudas? He shouldn't be.
Let's see, Jack Johnson, 313. Let's see what I have him here. I think that might actually be his rank. Let me see what he's projected for.
Like,
no, I haven't projected. I haven't projected for 14 points, 87 shots on goal, 140 hits, 126 blocks.
Oh, his hits and blocks are way low compared to what he did on once he got moved to.
Yeah.
But whatever. All right.
Clayton Keller.
Goal scorer still.
Yeah.
Or point getters anyway. Yeah, I think we take Rax here. Or Mantha or Anderson. Josh Anderson, maybe. I don't know.
I think Josh Anderson is the right one. I think Rax falls farther.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah. Let's take Anderson. No power play points, but
that's okay. We're fine on power play points, I think, right now, right? We're towards the top. Yeah. We're fourth best. Which is fine.
It's our second right wing only, which isn't a big deal.
Yeah.
Just a thing that exists.
Oops.
He's gone. And then goes Ryan Nugent Hopkins.
It's like people can hear us. I wouldn't be against Mantha. What's their ADP? Let me see.
Rax is lower than Mantha, I think.
What about Kreider?
I would rather have Rax here. I really think his upside's higher than...
He hits way more. And...
Oh, he does, but I think shots and points are going to go to Rax.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'm good with
And his ceiling
Rax.
is way higher.
Yeah. I think Kreider gets moved at some point anyways. Okay, let's go
Plus
Rax.
the triple eligibility is nice.
Okay. Where is Rax here?
He's in the queue. I can just take him.
Yeah, just take him.
Boop.
Perfect. Yeah, once you get to like the
Rax
11th,
in the 11th is sweet.
Yeah, once you get to like the 11th rounds, it's not as much about like necessarily just straight rank. It's more how do they fill out certain categories.
Blocks and hits, but I think we can make that up.
Yeah, I think a Gudas would put us in such good shape on blocks and hits.
We got praise for a bounce back pick.
Look at that. Okay, so we're on our forwards now. Who's out there in defense? Let me see. Edler's
Again,
still...
we could take 2 defense here if we want to.
Yeah,
But I like Mantha with the next pick.
Falk is honestly not. He's still staring me.
Falk and Pollock.
I don't hate. No, I do.
Or Edler.
Yeah. Yeah, those hits and blocks are fantastic on Edler.
I mean, our hand might get forced with Voracek here if he stays around.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, he's too good to still be there. Even with his absolute like nothing on hits and blocks, like we can make that up. Because if all we're missing is hits and blocks, which is what it seems like right now,
we can make that up easy. Then we can just focus on that. We can just get a Gudas. We can get an Edler. You're fine. I'm
also obviously higher on pretty much everybody we've drafted than they're being projected for.
Yeah,
which is important. Like, the projections are only going to get you so far, so you obviously need to take your own bias in who do you think is going to outperform the projections, and that's what we're doing here as well as everything else. It's hard for a first round pick, right, to outperform the projection. You just kind of want them to be there, and that's kind of what we talk about with raising floors. You don't want them to fall too far past where you drafted them, which is likely because you're drafting them in the first round. But you want them to stay around that top echelon of picks, and that's what we did with our first 2, at least with Burns and Stamkos. Their floor is not low, and then Malkin, as long as he's playing, his floor is super high, and his ceiling is first round pick high. So that him as a third round pick, I really like a lot. And then after that, it just became, filling the team out for the most part.
Oh yeah, how are the Carnitas?
Really good. We got really crappy tacos though, which is annoying.
Oh, tortillas.
Yeah.
Those are called tortillas.
Tortillas, corn tortillas. Whole Foods bad ones, and then we went to
Whole Foods has the worst tortillas.
I know,
hands down.
They were frozen and then thawed or something. I don't know.
It's really.
Then we went to Trader Joe's and got their tortillas, and they're actually pretty good.
Yeah. How's what recipe did you use? I thought I sent you a recipe a long time ago. I don't know if you used the same one.
I have no idea what she put in it.
Mm.
She not slow roasted it. Boiled it, I guess. Anyway, put it in a bunch of sauce. What's this very common form of cooking called? Braised.
Sauteing.
She braised it.
Or braise it.
She
Sauteing would
braised
be
it for like
onions.
8 hours. Yeah.
That sounds really good. Yeah. And then she slow cooked it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
That was the braising bit. 8 hours of that, and
There you
then
go.
shredded with a fork. It was a pork butt.
There you go. If you've gotten this far into the video, I think you'll forgive us for going on a little bit of a tangent on carnitas.
Yep.
Okay.
So is there the only team that looks like better in points over? Oh, there's a couple of them. I guess Fantasy Hockey X looks a little bit better in points overall than us. A couple of them do. It's not that big a deal, though.
Another player that's fallen pretty far.
Fantasy Hockey X only has 1 defenseman, so that makes sense then.
Yeah.
And then your Fantasy Hockey, we decided that was Kevin Tipper, right? He has 3 defensemen. Wow, he has no goalies. That's what's going on with him. So okay, there's reasons why. Oh, never mind. He just made 2 picks.
Wow,
No, he didn't.
Okay, yeah, we definitely need to fix blocks at some point, but we're actually in the green on everything. We're looking really good outside of blocks. I'll take that all day. If you look at like every other team on that, and the thing is, this is what we're talking about being balanced, is you look at everyone else, and there is definitely categories they can be beat in. It's very clear which ones they can be beat in. Whereas for us, it's going to be hard to beat us any given week on each of these cats. And blocks are easy to fix.
Even if you had like a deep red, like if you punted a cat, you'd want to have a majority of like dark green at that point, and nobody else does. We have the most green categories, which is good news.
Yes, that's good.
Looks like Fantasy Hockey Life is fairly close to us.
Yeah, they're doing well as well.
And
the things that
reds are more red.
And the thing too is that it's where your reds are, right? Like the red on Fantasy Hockey Life is on goals. Once you're this deep in a draft, goals is far harder to make up than a blocks or a hits or a peripheral. I can't believe our pims. Yeah. Our pims are just silly.
Not as good as Fancy Ref, but
nope. But I mean, that's
and everything else.
Josh.
All right. Wait. Does this mean that he's still here? Oh my God, Voracek is still around.
He is.
We have to take him.
I know.
And we got to figure out. I mean, we just need to get an Edler or something, and then we're fine. But we have to take it.
I mean, we'll take Gudas too. Like get Edler and Gudas in your set.
Yeah. What is happening, man?
I know. I mean, the only thing that I don't like is Gudas is on Washington now, which doesn't have a lot of off nights. Which kind of sucks, but
no, they do. They have off nights. Washington has a bunch of off nights this season.
Do they really? I thought Washington didn't this season.
It's Anaheim and Washington the most.
Ooh, so that's perfect. So you could put in
Gudas
Gudas probably all the time. So yeah, that's perfect.
Falk would also be interesting if that trade happens, which you'd have to assume at this point it will.
I don't know. It doesn't seem like an extension is going to be is even close, and he's only going to waive if an extension happens.
You'd think he should though. He should take an extension.
No, we're looking at.
I guess
we'd have to go there. I think
why would he accept the trade? Yeah.
Well, I think the thing is that he was Sarah Siv shockingly tweeted about hockey once. And was talking about she was talking about how apparently when she interviewed Falk last year, she asked him what it was like to play on a playoff team, and that he was thrilled. He said for the first time he was like excited every single morning to get up and go practice. So I think that he's probably cautious to leave a team that's like winning finally, and he's been he's always been losing, and leaving a team that's on the up to now go after a team that's not. So I think that's the issue. It's not so much that he doesn't want to live in Anaheim. It's more just he wants to win. Who doesn't?
So it's interesting. Fantasy hockey or FHT. No, your fantasy hockey guy. That's Kevin Tipper. He still has no goalies.
Yeah, that's bad.
He's got really good stat coverage, but that makes sense because he has no goalies.
I mean, I think maybe he's targeting like a Leonard or a Mrazek.
But he's also got that means he has one more player than us, but a total of 3 more skaters, and we're still like indexing pretty well against him.
Yeah, which is really good for us. I mean, he could be taking Mrazek. Okay, we have to do it.
Yeah, take him.
I mean, there's no.
And Mantha on the next one if we can.
Yeah, it's insane that he's fallen this far to us. Seems almost criminal. Where is he? Let's see.
I can queue him. Oh, no, I don't have it.
All good.
I almost took Mantha.
Boom. Yeah,
this is the part of the
that's
draft
crazy.
where you really start to get steals, where people just are not paying attention to the ADP at all anymore.
Yep. People are just going after the guys they want or whatever. Varlamov goes. Oh, he's
Varlamov.
going to be in some serious goalie trouble here.
And then Leonard goes. So he still doesn't have a goalie.
I mean, I'm really glad we got.
All of a sudden, we're great in goals. It's kind of funny.
I know. I'm so happy that we got.
Although our assists should have gone up quite a bit there too. It seemed like they didn't.
It might be still loading. It takes a little bit to load sometimes, because I put in Ronek and Mrazek and whatnot right after. Oh, I actually messed up. Hold on, I didn't put. I messed up. I gave us Varlamov instead of Voracek, which is which is a problem.
Granlund goes. Granlund's interesting if he actually pulls it off in Nashville. If he doesn't, it's a
there
dead
goes
pick.
Anders.
Wow, that's fun.
Really
Whatever.
early.
I'm happy
I'm
with
fine
him
with
taking
that. I would have only
Mantha's
wanted
still around.
Leonard
Mantha should be gone, but I feel like I don't think a lot of people are on the same wavelength as we are about Mantha.
No.
Like he had I like that pick a lot, James Henry. Like, Mantha had a very good stretch at the end of the season. Obviously, it was not as good as he'll probably be, but I think it's very likely that he plays top right wing and he plays top power play. And I get that I'm like making some guesses here, but he played so well for such a long period of time that it just makes sense to me. Nazem Kadri goes immediately followed up by Ryan Getzlav.
I actually really like the Kadri pick.
Really?
I like it.
Well, I guess at this point, who knows? But I think I would have taken.
I had him ranked really high. I don't know where his center situation sits. What are we? Okay, so what are we doing here next? Mantha, right? We're in agreement on that.
Hockey Talkie, that's who took him. Yeah. He's filling out every single position one by one. He's only got one goalie though.
Okay.
I think we might want to get a third goalie at some point, maybe, just because we have so many bench spots. But
yeah, I don't know. We have so many starters. There's going to be few that can beat us in starts. I mean, unless we want to get like Markstrom would be the only one I think of.
Yeah, I think we need to take.
Or I'd like honestly, I'd say I'd take Markstrom for starts, or I'd take a flyer on like UC Saros. Other than that, there's not really anybody else. Or Quick, I guess.
Markstrom, I like.
I like Markstrom. I just think Quick's. Yeah, I just don't like him for wins. There's not really many situations you can plug him in.
The thing is, we have the one good thing that we have going on here is we have Gibson, right? So he plays a lot of off nights, so we can take any goalie we take should fit in pretty nicely.
Yes,
we'll be able to bench.
I do like
Aaron
Markstrom.
Ekblad goes. All right.
Yeah.
So I think we take Mantha here. We try to get Edler next time around.
Yeah.
We good. And then we'll be in such good shape. And then we can try to take Blake Coleman around the back.
Yeah.
If we even need him. I honestly don't even know.
Oh, do we want to take... Oh, and then we can get Gudas at some point. He can be really late, I think. I don't know. I don't think anyone would take him.
Dude, Falk and Pollock aren't even gone. Like, people aren't paying attention to D for some reason. Adam Larson's still there. Like, if you need peripherals, like, he's... I get that we have Gudas ranked higher at the moment, but, like, Larson put up, well, a career year. Oh, no, he didn't. He had a 24-point season before that, but almost a career year at 20 points.
Let's see. How are we indexing now? Oh, yeah, we did go up on assists now. We're solid in assists. We're looking really good. Just blocks is our big problem. So, we need to get...
Not a problem. We're going to get 2 big blockers at the end of the draft. So, we have end hitters. So, we're going to fill that out nicely. And really, there's, like, we're mid-pack in hits, despite the fact we haven't really targeted it. I mean, dude.
Oh, we got sniped. Oh, that's the first time we got seriously sniped. Boone Jenner is still there too. He doesn't block though. We need blocks.
Yeah, but no forward's gonna block really.
What about? I'm not against just getting Edler here.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't mind it.
We're so good on defense, like from a points perspective. It's okay if one of our last spots is. You know who else? Man, I like Chernak too this year a lot for hits.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever. So should we go? Spurgeon is interesting too for blocks actually, 141. But Edler's so much better. I say we just
take Edler. Yeah.
Yeah, just do that. It's also very on brand for the podcast to take Alexander Edler.
Yep, we're getting all the on brand guys except for Evander Kane, who went immediately for some reason.
I know. I don't want him that high. Palmieri I like a lot. If we weren't so over indexed at right wing, I think I'd think about it.
Yeah. Well, we only have 2 right wing onlys, and we're great actually. We're in excellent shape.
Yeah.
As far as
I can't believe Nino's still out there actually. I mean, I guess like people just don't need points.
The only guy that's really skewing the blocks and hits is Fantasy Ref for obvious reasons. So we're not too far off being in the lead, with the exception of Fantasy Ref in both categories.
He just skews things so much. Your fantasy hockey guy has a lot of blocks.
You get good ass and we're ahead, but you gotta assume that one of these other guys is gonna take a banger defenseman at some point.
I mean,
Chernak is a great option, I think. Actually,
he doesn't block though.
Does he not?
No. I mean,
he only played 58 games. He gets blocks.
Would you be completely
like that? That's like 120, 130 blocks. That's pretty good.
So next pick, should we go? I mean, I can't believe Kreider's still there. Kreider may be a great grab for that next forward spot.
Yeah.
He'll get us hits.
Left wing only.
And we need left. We don't have left wing.
Like I would love to not have crappy points.
I mean, he gets 42.
Like an upside guy.
Boone Jenner is still there, but crappy points. I mean, the one thing that is good about Kreider though is he has good coverage across both goals and assists. That's a good thing, as opposed to and he gets pims. Like to me, TJ Oshie is a budget Chris Kreider, but TJ Oshie doesn't get as many shots, doesn't get as many pims, and not as many hits, although they're similar.
Okay, what we got going on ADP now?
Just because I think
Carlson, Sergachev. Ooh.
Oh, you know who else is interesting? Ferland.
Don't you? Yeah.
But I think I like Kreider more.
Yeah, we don't need to worry about him being only left wing because everybody who have left wing so far is dual eligible. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're really good now. We're in the green on everything. Green, and then we're in white on goals. So goals are the only thing that we could use some help on, and Kreider's probably the best goal scorer left, aside from Nino or Oshie or Zucker.
Athanasiou has highest projected at the moment, which is kind of weird.
I'm just looking by my rank, like who has. Sam Reinhart actually has a lot of points, but we don't really need Sam Reinhart. He's also center right wing, which isn't ideal. We kind of want a left wing. Nico Heishier's still there too, but again,
it's okay if we have center right wing. We only have 2 flat centers also.
You want to take a flyer on Kevin LeBanc?
Sergachev gets auto drafted. Weird. No, I do not want to do that. My stance on him.
I'm not totally against Kreider.
Kind of like Zach Parise eventually too.
Oh, Markstrom goes. I'm fine with no third goalie if it doesn't happen. But I also don't hate like a UC Saros, honestly. Just get wins on any given week. Like no one will ever beat us on wins on weeks that you get a UC Saros start.
Well, we do have 2 shitty goalies.
Well, kind of. I mean, Dubnyk got 31 wins last year, and Gibson, even in his his terrible year or whatever, he still got 26 wins and 58 starts. So like, it's still not.
Tyler Bertuzzi's an interesting option too.
Yeah, he is. Just no point. I mean, points upside there though is bad.
Not a lot of good point upside left in general. I mean, Athanasiou is probably the best point upside guy, but no hits at all.
I'd say if we're taking I'd definitely vote for Saros as like probably last round pick. You can probably get him. Compared to everyone else that's left, he's going to get the most starts.
Okay, did Kevin Tippett take both? No, he still only has 1 goalie, and it's Markstrom, which is actually pretty good for a first goalie, I guess, if you're going to go that late.
I don't think that's a good goalie one. I guess for Saros, I actually only have projected for 28 starts, which seems low.
Mm-hmm.
I think that they're more of an even split this year. Like I have him projected right now for 28 starts. I think he'd get more like 34-ish, 35. Probably. Jack Campbell is interesting as well, actually. He's better than Quick. There's a chance Quick gets traded.
Kasha goes. Wow.
Interesting.
And then Polak. And Gusev. Woo.
Weird.
That's actually a good time to take Gusev.
That was a good time to take Gusev. I like Kreider. I think he just this late. It's such good coverage all over the place that you're not going to find with any other player.
Yeah.
I think. I obviously like Coleman, but I think you can also get Coleman later. Let's see. Like Coleman, you're looking at way less points. Kreider is going to could be top line with Panarin at some point. Is definitely going to be top power play for a while. You can always trade him in the middle of the season if he gets hot.
Yeah.
There's Jason Zucker. There's
Panarin
TJ
plays left wing
Oshie.
though, so he's probably not going to play with him. But
True.
we got 30 seconds. Dustin Brown's not a bad option either.
He's not, but I think you could get him really late because no one's going to want to touch. Yeah, I do like Dustin Brown too. What are we doing here? I think Kreider.
Yeah, just take him.
I hate these sound effects. I hate that sound effect. Why is it a baseball sound effect? It's a hockey draft. Actually, I feel like Dustin Brown maybe was the better option there, but we already have enough right wings.
Yeah, we also take him on the next turnaround probably, or Blake Coleman. But we don't need a straight peripheral forward. I don't think.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, Hornquist is also a decent option.
Yeah, Wayne Simmons is interesting too, actually. But yeah, too risky. I don't hate Oshie this late, actually. Just no
I feel
shots
like I would
on
have
goal.
taken Hornquist, actually.
I don't know.
I like his upside, and he's gonna be a top power play still.
You can probably still get him.
Good shots and hits.
I think we can still get him.
Yeah, probably.
Jason Zucker isn't an awful option either with left wing, right wing. Just not as many hits. But way more up. And did he go? No.
I feel like we might want to take Falk next time around if he's still there.
Yeah.
It's silly that he's still there.
Lawson Krause is interesting too.
Although if we take Falk, then that kind of blocks us out of Gudas.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we need him.
I think he'd be a great option to have. I mean, because you're going to be able to play him all the time. No one's going to be able to beat us in peripherals. And Falk doesn't give us that
except for
much.
fantasy ref.
Yeah.
Just point upside. And it's not a ton, but it's there. And a lot more shots, which we don't need, but...
Yeah, if you look at how we're green on everything now officially. Look at that. The best in 2 categories. Yeah. I mean, we're catching... We're doing well in blocks. We just need to catch... we need one more block person.
Yeah, Dustin Brown may have been the pick there, but again, we have a lot of right wings. So
the hits, the hits weren't that different. I think Kreider actually hits more.
Yeah, but I think points probably go the other way. Actually, I think Brown hits more, but it just he didn't.
So last year, Kreider got
didn't
50.
play a full season.
Kreider got 52 last year.
Yeah, Brown had 51 in 72, but he also had 150 hits in 72. Like he probably would have gotten 200 and 200 almost.
What did Kreider get last year?
Well, no, not quite much. But.
Kreider got... Where's his hits? Where is he? 159 hits and 79.
Yeah. A little bit to Brown's side then, but...
Yeah. But we'll take the position.
TJ Oshie goes.
I like it that late.
Who is the highest rated power play guy at this point? Dylan Strome. Nobody's going to touch him because he's going to
Sam Reinhart. I mean, if you blend... Yeah, Sam Reinhart is the best if you blend, like, what I have ranked with power play points.
Sam Reinhart, huh?
But Sam Reinhart has...
Option.
It's not. I mean, 24 goals, 40 assists projected on Fantrax, not mine.
Yeah.
Corey Schneider.
On the right wing. Alex Galchenyuk. It's a good option back then. Justin Falk, there he goes. Maybe we take Sam Reinhart here.
Maybe. I don't...
He's probably got the highest point upside left.
Yes, I think.
Or right around there. And, I mean, his shots aren't great. Well, him or... Is Athanasiou still around? Athanasiou still around.
What a...
But... So is Zucker. We're talking about goal scoring.
Eric Stahl. Just for shots.
Well, Zucker gets good shots. He doesn't score a ton, but he does score.
I do like
he gets
Zucker.
Hits too.
I was eyeing Zucker, yeah. Some hits, a lot of shots. I like that he's split on points evenly. He's a pretty even split on points, as opposed to...
yeah, but he might just get no points. That's the problem with him. He only got 42 points last season. That sucks.
Yeah. He got 64
I think it might
before.
be Reinhart. I think Reinhart. I mean, I know he doesn't get a lot of hits. He's not super sexy, but
But if we can get Gudas on the turn,
We don't need the
after that,
shots really. Like we have
No.
so many shots. So
if we can get Gudas on the turn, we're fine. And we could also target like a Frank Vetrano if we wanted to.
I was just looking at him.
Yeah.
Konechny goes. All right. I am kind of surprised that Reinhardt's still around.
Yeah, same.
Feels like it's gone quite a bit for him. I mean, Hornquist is still there too. He's not a bad option either.
No. I mean,
Point upside's lower, but
I actually really like what's his Reinhardt went.
no, okay.
What about I like Furlan too actually.
Yeah, Furlan's point upside's low. I don't know if we need do we need the hits as much? I guess we kind of need him.
Like we could probably use him, I guess. But this is also bench now, so
yeah.
It depends what we're gambling.
I would love him to be top power play. I just don't know. I don't think he will be.
I don't hate.
He might be. I don't know.
I don't hate Bertuzzi. He just doesn't have coverage where we need it. Like we don't need the points.
We don't need the pimps.
With nothing else. Yeah, we don't need the pimps for sure. So, are we gonna get Joel Pearson at the very end?
No. I think we wait for him to make the team.
What about? I mean, what do we want to go after next? I think we want to go after. I think we have to go after either hits or block. Lawson Krause is still sticking out to me. 292 hits, 145 shots on goal.
I would just rather have Gudas because I'd rather have that at D than I would at forward.
Well, you could have it at both forward and D.
Good.
Because we're so solid at points.
No, there goes Blake Coleman.
Okay.
Niederreiter's an interesting option.
Yeah, I was looking at Niederreiter too. We could get Brown here.
Could. But, okay, so what are we doing with right wing? We have 1-2 flat right.
And then a lot of...
That's fine. That's fine. We can take him.
Okay. I like Brown here, I think.
Yeah.
And Boone Jenner also sticks out to me.
But Brown's point upside is much higher.
Yeah. Agreed.
He'll get top line, top power play. Hornquist is the other option. Like
he is. I think
he'll get hurt at some point, which is actually kind of fun because then we'll get a chance to pick people up.
Well, so
Dustin pretty sure he had 22 power play points.
Yeah. He should be a lock this year because Kessel's out.
Might play. He might get increased ice time too. Kessel gone. Yeah, let's take Hornquist. I like the gamble here.
Yeah.
I think the upside's higher.
Okay, I like that. Let's put him in. Sure, right wing.
Well, he's bench anyway, but yeah.
Yeah, whatever. They just
and he
call
only
it
be right wing, right? It's only forward right wing. We don't have the best assists, but I guess it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, it's kind of okay. I mean, we can probably make that up here somehow. Like, look at Ryan Johansson, for example, if we wanted to just target assists.
Yep, and Pims.
Yeah.
Look at our shot numbers. Oh, my God.
No one is touching us on shots. Oh, and just updated and it got better. Average time on ice has had a decent draft as well, I must say. Your fantasy hockey guys, surprisingly... Well, they have no goalies, though. That's the problem.
They have one now.
Oh, they have one now. Okay. Yeah, assists are one troublesome cat.
I don't know how worried about it I am, though. Like, again, I think a lot of the guys that we have are going to outperform.
Yeah. Oscar Clefbaum. Nah. I don't
I
hate...
feel like Hoffman's not projected for much.
Yeah, I don't hate, like, a Ryan Johansson here or something, honestly. He has power play upside, too.
We only have one flat center, right? Two. We have two.
Yeah, which is fine. And, I mean, Nashville has... Well, we also have the 2 forward spots, though, so...
Yep.
And then we have multi-eligible guys. I don't hate it. I think he's the guy projected for most assists. Yeah, by a lot too.
Yeah. Yeah, we can take him next. That sounds good to me.
Huh. I think he'll get to us.
Corey Crawford.
Oh my god.
Auto pick.
Who's his goalies now? He's got Crawford and Bishop.
Jake Gardner. Wow.
Yikes. Bishop and Crawford. That team is not going to be healthy.
And he's got Bishop, Marc-Andre Fleury, and Crawford, which is kind of
I didn't see Fleury. Yeah, that could be injury problems there. Fleury's starting to get up there in age, honestly. He's reasonably... It's like reasonable to get a little bit afraid of him getting injured at some point.
Like, the funny thing is, I feel like Dougie Hamilton's... The odds of him going way over projection are pretty good. If he gets top power play, like... Oh my god.
Especially fantasy playoffs. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Praying for this trade.
Yeah, Michael Furlan's still there. That's cool. Or JT Miller, really. Whichever one you want to take a gamble on, I guess. Yeah, definitely go Johansson. Then after
Johansson,
that...
then Gudas.
Yeah, then Gudas, and then we can take Ryan Reeves last. Or towards the end. Ehlers is still out there,
I think we're going to see some
actually.
really crazy guys going, like, banger dudes.
Yeah.
Chernak is, like, actually... I don't know if I like Chernak more than Gudas.
No, I like Gudas more, for sure. Just because what we need is peripherals. Like, on any given night, you can put Gudas in and you're set on Pim's blocks.
Yeah, but Chernak will... right with his pace from last season, he outperforms Gudas in everything. Literally everything.
Does he really?
He played 58 games. He got 107 shots. He got 198 hits and 79 blocks.
Let me see what I have.
So the hits might be close, but the blocks... And the blocks... Hits and blocks actually might be close.
Let me see what I have.
We don't know what Gudas is going to do in Washington. That's the big problem, I think.
Yeah, that's true. I have him projected for 207 hits, 95 blocks.
He'll get more than both of those, unless he doesn't play the whole season.
Yeah.
Because, like, he did basically that in 58 games played. So I would definitely take Chernak over Gudas, I think, actually. He's trending up, too. Like, he should almost certainly make it this season and play the whole season.
Yeah. The only thing that... I almost feel, though, that Chernak is going to be like a... He could be waiver wire.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone takes him.
I think they might.
Maybe.
I think I'd rather have him, and then we can waiver wire something else if we need to. Chikrin's also an interesting option at some point, but he's going to get like...
D is so deep this year.
Yeah, he's going to get like 110 hits and 110 blocks or something, which isn't great. JT Miller goes really late. Auto pick. Okay. People are starting to auto pick. I wish it would put them into auto pick mode after they did it once, but...
How are we looking now on index?
He's back-to-back, too. He takes Saros.
Ooh.
Okay.
So Saros and Markstrom as goaltenders now? Yikes.
Really? Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, that can't be. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. He's in trouble.
I'm in a lot of trouble. I mean, should we grab a goaltender and trade him?
Wait, this ends at pick 16. We're going to have 4 reserve spots left.
Wait, it does?
Yeah, rush to the waiver wire and just add the... It just stops.
What? So we'll get Johansson. So we'll just get Johansson and then go add everybody.
Yeah.
So add Gudas.
This seems like a mistake.
So then add Gudas, add Furland, add Chernak. And that's about... I mean, I don't know who else to add. Add Tyler Bertuzzi, I guess. I don't know. Nyquist?
Wait, I don't want Nyquist on my team.
No. Yeah, I mean, those guys seem right.
Fantasy Hockey Life rounded out pretty well, too.
Nino Niederreiter actually is an interesting just to pick up. But I don't like him. Zucker actually is a good one. Or Simmons. Well, you could do Zucker, pick up Zucker, Gudas, or Dustin Brown.
So it looks like a lot of people just punted on Pims completely.
Yeah.
Which I'm not surprised. That's kind of what I expected would happen.
Yeah. Just fine for us because we'll happily take it. It's not a lucky stat. It's predictable.
The most disgusting scoop of ice cream.
Rope. Wait, so how do you know this ends at 16? Where does it say that?
It just stops. There's no people after that.
Oh, you know what? No, it's because there's a... You mean on the right, on the draft board?
Yeah.
I don't think that's how it works. I think that...
And when I looked at our team, it says there was only 16 rounds. So
I think you're right. What?
So we're gonna have 4 reserve spots left.
That's
weird.
Odd. You're right.
Zach
It is,
Parise, I like
it is
that.
only 16. So we're taking Johansson and then
And then I'm gonna add
Chernak.
Chernak. Yep.
So Chernak, Gudas.
I don't think we need
Zucker.
both. I think Chernak is fine.
I think we
can't
get.
we
I think we
we
get
don't have a
both.
spot for 6 defensemen. That's the problem.
I think we do because we have Vancouver, and so that's a lot of off nights.
Are they? Oh wait, who do we have? Let me see.
I think we can fit both in. Because one of them we can always drop if we really need to, but we will be unbeatable in peripherals.
Oh no, everybody else is realizing this is the last round. Okay, so you took Johansson, right?
Are you able to add people right now? Go check.
I doubt it. The draft will have to end, and then I will be.
Okay, so we're taking Ryan Johansson. I can't believe we're drafting Ryan Johansson. It's definitely not somebody I ever thought I'd draft.
This late? I mean,
this is late, yeah.
60-point guy probably. I want to get Dustin Brown too.
Yeah, there's only the
Dustin Brown.
last 4 years he only hasn't hit 60 points once.
Are you adding him or should I?
I got him. There we go. That's gonna put us really good on assists there. That should at least. Let's see.
Everybody's gonna scramble to the line to.
Yeah, that helps us quite a bit on assists. Who else is good on assists? Maybe that's who we should. LeBanc isn't awful. Stastny, Krejci. Krejci does nothing though. LeBanc isn't awful for power play points actually, or Drouin.
Did you already put in our Johansson?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so targeting assists isn't a terrible idea. Jaden Schwartz is out there still too.
It's right winning only. That's kind of becoming a problem.
No,
at this point.
Jaden Schwartz is left wing only.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. But I have him ranked real low. For our
Oh my
league
God,
list.
you might. Dude, Jonathan Quick is still out there. That's kind of weird.
Jason Zucker I like a lot. For us at least. I don't know actually. Actually, Jason Zucker I might not like because he's an even split. I think between he's an even split between goals and assists. We need assists more.
Oh, Furlan goes, so there's that.
Yeah, Dustin Brown. We have too many right wings.
I think we're okay. Considering we have 2 generic forward positions, and we have pretty good.
Drouin is interesting. Center left wing. He could be interesting. Top power play. He's been pretty consistent in points. Like he's a 50-ish point guy.
Yeah, he doesn't do
Decent.
anything else except for get 50 points. That's the problem. The power play
Decent-
points are nice,
Decent shots too.
which we don't need.
No.
We're just gonna have to scoop guys up so quick. The first ad I'm gonna
I
put in
know.
is Chernak. So how many right wing only do we have? 1, 2,
3.
3.
I think.
That's not bad considering we have 2 generic forwards, and most of our other guys have multiple eligibilities.
I think
We don't have a single left wing only, which is kind of nice.
because
I know
we
do.
have. Oh, it's over. There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna go add.
I didn't even see who
Chernak.
were the. Wait. Wait. Did none of the other picks happen, or is it? Did I miss the other picks?
Wait.
Wait. No, it just fixed itself.
Oh, you just changed it.
Yeah. Oh well, okay. So we continue. Oh, that is a moot point.
Boy, I tried to add Chernak anyway. It said I can't. Damn it.
We're still gonna get him.
Probably, yeah.
What? I still think we should get Gudas and Chernak personally. Where's that keeping Carlson tool that they built? Let's see if we can look at that.
Keeping Carlson tool?
They built like some kind of roster maximization tool or something, which I've been meaning to try out actually. Keeping Carlson /tools.
There you go.
I'm trying to see where I found it. I found it. Okay, let's try to play with this because I was curious what it says about. Oh wait, what about your cousin? The tool we have doesn't show a whole season score.
The overview does. You go to the overview tool on our side.
Let's see.
For off nights, anyway. Yeah.
Because I'm curious, because I think we can fit both of those guys in. Oh, the overview tool, right? Not the.
Oh my
schedule
God.
Tool.
Hockey Talkie's second goalie is Corey Schneider. Yikes.
Yikes. Mackenzie Blackwood just went. Oh, not pretty.
People are autoing now.
Yeah.
Just make this take forever.
So it looks like, okay, so we have, what's our defense? So we've got a San Jose defenseman. They have 20 off nights, not fantastic. Tampa has only 19 off nights, which aren't many. Washington has 36. So there's Gudas is a case just for off nights, honestly. Drew went, damn. And then we have, who else? We have Hamilton, which is Carolina. Carolina's got 23 off nights. Vancouver's got 29, so they've got quite a few. And then Winnipeg's got 26. Yeah, the Lightning do not have a lot of off nights, which makes it tough. I like the Drouin pick that late.
Yep. Darcy Kemper goes. Oh, boy. So that's a third goalie for them.
I don't think you need a third goalie in this. I don't think we need one.
The only reason you might is because well, yeah, it's probably not. But
at this point, it's just not. We'll just wait to see who takes it. Like, Cam Talbot would be the only one that would be, like, upside pick.
Right.
This is whatever. See, and this is why you leave peripherals for the end. Because if you're in trouble in points, you're stuck with the Matt Zuccarellos and the Krejcis and the Zuckers, which are whatever. It's way harder to make up any gap in points.
Seems like Hockey Talkie has punted literally every peripheral category.
Yeah, except shots. But hits and blocks are
like
yikes.
Middle and shots.
And PIMs. Yeah,
even the shots are like, they're all right. Like the people that are below them are.
Man, I'm not totally against taking. I don't hate Dustin Brown still, but Boone Jenner is actually a good option too at center left wing. Or Nick Ritchie actually with left wing.
I don't like Nick Ritchie that much. What about Foligno though?
Foligno's
center left wing. Yee.
You could get him pretty late too.
We are late.
I mean, after. I'd rather get a guy like Gudas first who fills out what we need.
Yeah.
And then get him.
I think we take Foligno.
Here?
Center left wing. No. But
yeah, I agree.
Hits, decent shots, not really.
Yeah.
I think he's probably going to get top power play. They're going to give him top line. You'd assume he's going to get top power play. Question is, are we taking Chernak or are we taking Gudas? I would vote Chernak.
I think Gudas just for roster maximization. Like, if you take, Chernak out, in theory, he outdoes him, but the problem is, like, if you take out, what is it going to be? It's going to be, like, probably some 15 games that you're not going to be able to play Chernak in. And we don't even know.
So. We don't even know all the guys we have.
We don't even know his deployment. We have a good idea of what Gudas' deployment is.
We don't really, because he's going to Washington.
I mean, he's going to be second pairing. I think we go Gudas and then Chernak. I think we can have both.
Chernak.
I think Gudas is the smarter option.
All right, take him.
I think he's the smarter option.
Oh, God. Chernak is showing up on the board now.
For us. Not for everybody, right? Because his ADP
Larson's
is...
there, too.
Yeah, that's for us, though. That's not for everybody. Because his ADP is...
Kevin LeBanc goes.
Yeah, don't hate LeBanc that late, honestly.
Our goals are going down. Is that just indexed against? Or goals in the red now?
Yeah, indexed.
Actually, our points in general are in the red a little bit.
I don't have that. Oh, I might just update right now. Everything's updating. Google Sheets is slow. It seems like it's just updating everything. No, we're still in the green on goals and assists.
I see red. 632 and 842 are red.
Oh, okay.
Like slightly.
I see it as green. I see goals as green, and then assists are white. Just fine. We're like middle of the pack. Just fine. Goals were a little bit above We're above average on goals. Middle of the pack for assists. I'm glad we got Johansson. It's going to help things. Although Nashville has the least amount of off nights, so I don't know how often we're going to get to use Johansson.
What does fantasy hockey have? They have such a weird team.
Oh, you're right. We are a little bit under-indexed in points. That's okay.
They have like a lot of peripheral guys.
What about okay, so if we look at Eric's I don't like Eric Stahl. Who has off nights that we can target here? Eric Stahl's not an awful option.
I don't want a fourth center only.
Yeah.
I don't have a fourth right wing only.
Tyler Bertuzzi's not a terrible option. It's just the power play points. I mean, or David Perron. They're kind of similar.
Yeah.
Although
it's not bad.
I think Bertuzzi might have more upside.
I think Perron actually has a higher point upside, but everything else is lower. He hits a decent amount. I don't know. Perron's not a bad option at this point. He doesn't shoot a lot, but we don't really need a lot of shots. And there's also Foligno, of course. Sam Girard goes. Boone Jenner goes. I think we take Foligno here.
Yep.
Like,
yeah, I agree.
All these guys are we're probably going to drop at some point, so whatever. But Foligno's a good option.
Yeah, I agree. The only thing with Foligno is his points.
I think his points could be decent if he gets to play top line, top power play.
Because we're good on hits and blocks now. We're struggling a little bit on points.
I think he's got everything, though. I think he could be...
Yeah. Get some points upside, while also give us some hits and blocks. And we can probably get like a Tyler Bertuzzi really, really light.
I think Toffoli's still around, too.
Yeah, Toffoli's actually a really good option. He was... I was looking at it. His expected goals...
But he's right wing only.
Yeah. His expected goals are really good. But, yikes.
Jaden Schwartz also, you might want to think about.
Yeah.
Devin Tays go.
There's also, I know, like, literally zero peripherals, but Yanni Gord.
I think we take Schwartz here. Like, he doesn't have a lot of power play points, but, like, I think he might get top power play this season. Who else? Oh, maybe not. Let's see. He might. It's either going to be him or Perron. You pick the right one, you're in good shape.
We could pick both.
I'd rather not. I think we take Jaden Schwartz.
Okay.
And then we take Chernak.
Who's our other option? We're between who?
Like Perron and...
So, Perron, the Vegas Golden Knights have 28 off nights. St. Louis has 23. And
who are we getting on Vegas?
Huh? Oh, sorry, I forgot he's
Vegas?
not. You're right. I
both
forgot that Perron's not. So St. Louis has 23, and Columbus has 28.
Oh.
It's not that big of a difference.
He's only our second left wing only, so that's fine. If we take Schwartz, which I think maybe we do here.
You could take Ryan Reeves.
Andreas Johansson's interesting.
Yeah, I like that. I'm trying to see who... Jake DeBrusk is just for goals, though. He doesn't really do much else. Nick Schmaltz is kind of interesting as well, actually. Center left wing. Just gets literally no other peripherals, but it's also Oliver Bjorkstrand is someone to watch as soon as the draft kind of ends. Hutton. Okay, so what are you feeling here? I went Gouda, so I'll trust you on your instinct here.
Foligno or Schwartz? I think we take Schwartz. The upside is really good there.
I think how much for points, right? You're saying, which we need.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, this draft. He's like not drafted really, but yeah. I mean, he had 60 points in 62 games the season before this, and he played pretty good in playoffs.
Yeah,
so.
And then last year he just had the really bad shooting percentage.
Yeah,
I think didn't he get like fourth line time last year?
I don't know.
His time on ice did drop almost a whole minute last year. His time on ice on the power play also dropped a whole minute.
I still think we take him this late.
Yeah, that's
him or Foligno.
I mean, is Nick Foligno going to be top? Foligno's actually power play increased last year a little bit. They're almost like the same player, just more.
Let's take Felina then.
Yeah, I think Felina, and I think we can get Schwartz later. I think. Okay. Felina it is.
Yep.
Okay, so we should be so good at
Chernak, Schwartz, and then we're good.
Yeah. You're never gonna let me hear the end of it if Chernak gets taken.
See what his draft percentage is for Chernak. 2.5 or 2.05. So, what about Schwartz? Schwartz is 13%. So he actually, it's about time for him to go. Vince Dunn is still hanging out, and so is Brandstrom. I'm kind of surprised by that, and like Adam Fox and some of these other guys.
Brandstrom is projected so low.
Yeah, I'm just surprised that somebody hasn't taken a swing on him this late, or Mike Green for that matter.
What about Vetrano?
I like Vetrano.
You don't like him?
Not really. I just don't know that he's gonna get anything going. Like he gets a lot of peripherals, but we don't need that anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
I think we take Schwartz. I think.
Yeah.
How many center left wings do we have? Not very many, right? Center left wing, right wing. Okay, doesn't count. These count. Left wing only or center left wing. Kreider.
So from just a positional.
Kreider and Foligno are the only ones that are. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
From a positional standpoint, we have 6 players center eligible, 4 players left wing eligible, 6 players right wing eligible, and 5 defensemen.
Perfect.
That's perfect. 6-4-6 is awesome. Man. HFHT. I don't know who that is. That's like hockey. It's something hockey talk. I don't know exactly what it is. 8-5-5. 8 players that are center eligible. Five-hole fantasy hockey seems to have prioritized getting like multi-eligible. They have 5 center eligible, 9 left wing eligible, and 7 right wing eligible.
Hockey Talkie's done a pretty good job with not going crazy on anything.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't have like anybody that's multi. Literally nobody on their team is multi-eligible.
They only have 2 right wing eligible. They have 6 center eligible, 3 left wing eligible, and 2 right wing eligible.
Never mind. This is bad. They have 5 center only.
Yeah, it's bad.
That's not good.
Yeah, no bueno.
And Bobrovsky and Schneider as goalies. Come Chua goes. That's interesting. There goes Gord too. I think our points are better than they look, but I guess we'll see.
I mean, the thing is, though, that we're so well indexed and everything else that any of our guys could go off on any given night and we're set.
Yeah.
Maybe on some other nights we don't do as well, but we'll be
I
fine.
feel like Fantasy Hockey Life is doing pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah, Fantasy Hockey Life is also having a good draft. Really low on goals and blocks, but it's okay.
Yeah, we beat them in the majority of cats. That's all I really care. I want to be able to beat every team in the majority.
So are we taking Chernak next, or are we taking Schwartz next?
Chernak. And then that'll probably put us first in hits, which is kind of funny. Maybe we don't need him.
I don't think we do it anymore. I think we need points. I think we go after a point guy. I just don't know who.
Jonathan Quick gets auto-drafted.
Bailey?
They actually probably needed him, though.
Bailey is... Or what? Oh! You know who's still out there that could get good... he's only right wing. Damn, I was going to say, Riley Smith is interesting. No, I think we go Jaden Schwartz.
Yeah. Bailey's... I don't know.
I like
but he has no peripherals.
Yeah, I like his points upside, though.
Yeah, it's like 60. I think his point upside is the same as Schwartz, except Schwartz does a lot more, and the fact he's left wing only doesn't really hurt us. Mikko Koskinen. Wow. Also Tyler Myers. We're almost done. Jesus. This is taking forever. All these people autoing doesn't help.
No.
But Fantasy Ref is screwed.
Yes.
I don't know how they could possibly compete. Somebody's catching us in shots. Average time on ice. What are we doing here? We also have a third goalie, which is interesting.
I mean, that's okay with me. I don't really mind if they're catching us in shots. Again, like you said, right? If we're just average, that's all that kind of matters. Yeah, I think we should probably target a points guy here, like a points upside guy.
Tough. We're getting close to the worst in goals. But everybody's
Yeah.
pretty close in goals. There's only a couple people that are far
Yeah.
ahead, so it's pretty much a toss-up. Assist is bad, too.
I'm trying to think of who's good here. Like you're looking at like, if you rank by assists, you've got Josh Bailey, Riley Smith, Jane Schwartz,
Will Butcher.
Colin White.
No.
I mean, I'm not gonna argue for him.
Is...
Nick Schmaltz is an interesting one, actually.
He doesn't shoot at all, though. It's so painful.
But,
I know that we don't need shots, really, but
we don't need shots. We don't need shots.
He doesn't shoot at all.
That's okay. We can take that risk. No one else can.
At all.
He's the most, aside from Jaden Schwartz, he's the most balanced person, but I'd say has the most upside as well.
I like Schwartz the most.
Okay.
I really like Schwartz. I think his upside.
I don't think it matters that he's left wing only. We're fine.
We could take Schmaltz at the end, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
Lawson Krause goes to HFHD. Who? This is kind of they might as well just not done anything with hits because they're so low on him. But
yeah,
helped a decent amount actually.
I don't hate David Perron, honestly. I mean, yeah, Lawson Krause hits so much.
Kravtsov.
What?
Kravtsov.
I guess.
Right. This late, sure.
Tyler Bertuzzi. I like Tyler Bertuzzi, left wing, right wing.
Yeah. Let's play top power play too. We can get him at the end.
Yeah.
Because we don't really need Chernak, I guess. If we get Schwartz and then Bertuzzi, be good. Where's Bertuzzi been going?
What about Milan Lucic?
Bertuzzi is drafted 94% of the time.
What? That's
we might
crazy.
want to take him.
Yeah. I think everyone's going to fade Schwartz. I don't think anyone wants him. Maybe better to take Bertuzzi and then Schwartz, actually.
Yes.
Because Schwartz
Their
is
ADP
going...
is very similar, actually. That's weird. Why is one of them...
but Schwartz is only drafted 13% of the time. You know what?
That doesn't
Probably
make any sense.
Probably because a lot of teams don't go this deep, and teams that do are either dynasties or like. I think I don't know.
Well, you'd see that should affect the draft number, though. I'm also surprised Stahl is still there, but.
Oops. Yeah, I think we can get Schwartz later. I think we go. I think we go that route. What about? DeBrusque is interesting too, actually.
There goes Brandstrom.
Boston.
Yeah, but
42, 43. He got 27 goals last year. Shot a lot, but his time on ice on the power play actually went up a lot last year.
Yeah, because he played top power play, which does help.
Oh, he only got
20 power play. Oh no, that's 20
no,
for the season or for the career.
Yeah,
he shot too high. He was 17%. Nah, I take Schwartz.
Well, Bertuzzi and then Schwartz.
Right.
What about Duncan Keith? How about Neil Pionk?
Oh God.
Let's queue up Bertuzzi and queue up Jaden Schwartz here. I'm feeling good about our team, though.
Yep. Now that people are drafting their banger guys, all the goal and assist numbers are starting to level back out.
Which helps us out a lot. Okay, so we're going Nick Suzuki. What? Why?
Weird.
That makes zero sense. He's not going to make it. We'll take Bertuzzi happily here.
This is surprising. A lot of people have a bunch of blocks now.
Yeah.
Like mid-pack blocks.
Tyler Bertuzzi it is. Why would you take Suzuki? That makes no sense. I guess you're just betting on him making it out of camp, but
I don't know. Nick Schmaltz right behind us.
Yeah, makes sense. No one's ever going to catch us in Pims. No one's ever catching us in Pims.
No, they are not.
Or shot. I mean, shots on goal are looking good too. I'm feeling good about that.
Take DeBrusque
There
goes.
it goes,
That
yeah.
solves that problem.
We're still going to have one more draft to do as co-managers.
Yep.
We have the,
won't be 20 rounds, though, thankfully.
No.
I think.
I hope. So who are we taking last? Jane Schwartz, right?
Yep.
If Jane Schwartz gets taken, I don't think he will. David Perron, probably. Perron's left wing, right wing. Do you like him more than Schwartz?
No. Again, we're guessing here, but we don't have any. Or we don't have like one left wing only guy right now, so it's okay. Just Kreider.
They got similar time on ice on the power play last year.
I think Schwartz's upside is way higher than Perron's, in my opinion. Shoots a lot more too, for whatever that's worth.
True.
And he hits more, I think. Maybe not. It might be the same on hits. I don't know. But
74 projected on Fantrax for Schwartz, and Perron is 59.
Yeah, they're pretty close if you look at their history.
Seems like Perron. We need assists, and Schwartz is going to get more assists. So that's a good move. Josh Bader.
He does anything like he did for the long time there.
Man, if Riley Smith weren't right wing only, he'd be a fantastic grab right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would really like Riley Smith. We just have too many right wings. I mean, I guess we don't have that many. We have 2 left wing eligible and then 1 right wing eligible on the bench.
We have Voracek, Tarasenko, and Hornquist right wing only.
Yeah. Oh, right, because the right wing only is the one place that we don't have a lot of flexibility on. That's okay.
Tuck over Riley Smith.
Odd.
Maybe he'll take both.
Tessier, ADP is 181. Interesting.
I think that may have been when people thought he was going to play top line.
There goes Adam Fox. I'm so low on Adam Fox. I really don't think he's draftable this year.
Who's that? Georgia, Texier, Green,
Dustin
Fowler,
Brown.
Merzlikins. That's crazy. He should have been drafted.
Yeah, I can't believe he's there. It's so hard to not take him.
I mean, you could take him.
I mean, I think Brown
right
has,
wing. I
mean, yeah. Does Brown have more
not
upside
that
than
bad, though, 'cause
Schwartz?
everybody else has flexibility on our team.
Yeah.
Merzlikins.
Might be worth it, honestly. He has more upside than Schwartz, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
He shouldn't be here.
He shouldn't at all. So 4 right wing only. Does that really mess us up? I don't think it does.
No, I don't think
Are we
so.
locked out anywhere else?
No, because everything else
3
is double.
center only, so that technically could be a problem if we had centers.
But
and
I mean,
all right wings
Johansson is easy to bench if we need to. That's fine. I don't mind benching Johansson.
All right, it's Dustin Brown then, I think.
Yeah, I don't think we can not go Dustin Brown here. It's just he should not be on the board. He's a top 100. He's a top 100 player by my projections. You don't pass those guys up. That's also going to help us a ton in projections because in that sheet, because he's ranked so high.
I wonder who Hockey Talkie's last guy is that he's interested about.
Wow, our Pims though.
Hockey Talkie's in so much trouble in everything that's not point related.
I know. I'm gonna
we're gonna beat him. We're gonna beat him at least 4-3 every time we play him. There's no chance.
I think I'm gonna post a screenshot of this thing in our
blocks,
Twitter
I guess
chat.
maybe he could make it interesting there.
Yeah. We're a little bit in trouble in blocks, but that's okay, I think. Did we get Edler? We did, right? We did get Edler. Okay. I think Robert Thomas is a good one. I thought about him, but too risky.
James Neal, Brandon Tanev, Fantasy ref at 0.07 on goals. Oh, God. That is insane.
That is really bad. Wow. I mean, I don't know how you fix that. You don't.
What's his last pick? Let's see it. You still have Nyquist. Make it interesting, right?
Oh, didn't even show up for me. It was Nyquist? Oh, here it is. Over here. Okay. Yes. Okay. Well, there you go. There's our team. I like it. Let's see how we ended up. The sheet is kind of calculating, but Looks like we ended up in.
Update to me.
It's still updating a little bit, or maybe it updates quicker for you than it does for me. But
It might.
we're.
What's going on with this Feeling Cappy team? Who is that?
I don't know. They're bad though. Wow.
What's one of their players?
Here, Vasilevsky. So it's Vasilevsky, John Tavares, Braden Point, Elias Patterson, Pekarine, Philip Forsberg, Tyson Berry, Tomas Chabot, Duchesne, Teravainen, Heiskanen, Lundqvist, Ellis, Kasha, Gardner, Hintz, Kapanen, Larson, DeBrusk, and Georgiev. Yikes.
Yep.
Not
Big
the best.
trouble.
Yeah, big trouble there. Fantasy Hockey X, man. The two weirdest categories to be like over-indexed in. Blocks and goals. It's just, it's odd.
803 only makes him second, but like a shaky second. Like
Yeah, shaky second. We're fourth, which is fine. We want to be average. Oh, no, we're fifth. Fifth. That's fine. Yeah, I think this went perfectly well.
We're at 7th in assists. That's okay. First in PIMs by a friggin' margin.
I mean, that's what happens when you have guys like
the
Malkin.
power play point, but that's a total toss-up.
Honestly, I mean, in shots we're fine too, and we stand up so well to average time on ice in a head-to-head matchup. Like he's close to us in shots. Well, actually, he kind of fell a little bit, but he's close to us. But then we beat him We're close in assists, beat him handily in PIMs, very close in power play points, beat him handily in hits, and then it's close on blocks. So
it's interesting that Hockey Talkie's team has so many points, but he also has 4 goalies.
yeah,
They definitely got good point getters.
yeah, clearly. I mean,
Although
look
I
at his
think Kadri
hits.
might be over-indexed a little bit, but maybe not. Who knows?
Look at those hits.
Yeah. No peripherals whatsoever.
Hits and blocks. Oh man. Okay.
And shots aren't that high either.
Well, there you go. That's the draft. How did we do? So what did we end up with on our team composition for positions here?
We're really good.
Yeah, we have 6 center eligible, 5 left wing eligible, 8 right wing eligible. Maybe can trade like a Voracek for somebody. That could be an interesting proposition. 5 defensemen. Perfect. And 2 goalies. Only, not that, yeah, a few goalies went 4. A lot of teams went 4 goalies, surprisingly.
Strange.
4 teams went 4 goalies.
Really?
Yeah.
That can't be.
Yeah. Fantasy Hockey X, Feeling Cappy, Fantasy Ref, and Hockey Talkie all went 4 goalies.
What the hell?
Dude, your fantasy hockey guy has UC Saros and Jacob Markstrom as his 2 goaltenders.
Oh my god. And all of everything fell apart too. He was like way ahead in a lot of.
Yeah. Now
Man.
he's just like pretty straight. He's just kind of pretty average there. Man, well, we'll see how this goes. So there you go. That is the first real draft of the season. We'll be doing more mock drafts this weekend. And soon going to have our real drafts. We're not that far off from the start of the season. Anyways, if you got this far in the video, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Yep. Thanks for listening or watching or whatever.